Well, I didn't hear nothing, so I'm assuming you guys remember the goings on of last time. As you are muted, Mark, if you're there, but you guys might not be doing too much right now. As
I'm innocent.
in the
Oh, we can
in the
see all of the
morning,
rooms.
you guys hear they're all opened up and stuff, so there's a bunch of commotion going on. Um, so in the morning, you guys are probably woken up by a commotion. It seems like there's a bunch happening very early at the Northlook Inn, and you're then greeted by a loud banging at the door as Brennis opened it up, and you were all greeted by Sheriff Blue, who says, "You all are coming with us. You're under investigation for murder.
Murder of who?
No arguments. Put your hands behind your back and
I
come to
wasn't
the office
arguing. It
with
was a
me."
question.
He's not having none of your shit.
Fine. All right, guys, let's go.
It's bullshit.
What? I didn't murder anyone. Why am I? Who
You have
murdered
nothing to
someone?
worry about.
All right.
I don't know who murdered anybody.
I'm like, okay.
I'd
Okay.
go to jail. I'm too pretty for jail.
Uh,
Do you all go along with Sheriff Blue and his deputy?
E.
Yeah.
As you guys walk on out, everyone can make a perception check. I'll roll one for Jared. Okay, Jared rolled mid.
I am freaking out
Mid.
too much to perceive.
21.
Something you
You
notice,
asshole.
Lucian, is your buddies 1 and 2 are not by the door. You might be freaking out.
I do start freaking out silently.
What's happening? Why is this happening? Huh?
Accused of murder.
I don't know. Did you
But I
sneak
didn't
out
murder anyone.
Draconian?
But
I know.
why is this happening?
I don't know.
You're the smart one. Why do you know what's happening?
One
Give me a
thing
minute.
with that conversation, and you might be distracted. You know a little bit about what's going on. Are you trying to lie to Tarragon at all, Lucian? But it was a pretty vague. Like, you don't have to. I'm basically seeing if we need to do a deception insight. See if you know.
I'm being intentionally vague, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say you're being vague then. I don't need any rolls. And we'll see if Tarragon picks up on.
I am thinking about where 1 and 2 are, though.
That's probably I think you're distracted as well as they are no sign of them. Which
I trust Lucian.
there you go, good man.
I don't
Good
know
man.
why. I'm looking around the entire time we're walking.
So as you guys walk out, Eronia, Lucian, and Brennis, you will notice something. As you see, they seem to be escorting the body out. As you all see this guy, do you guys
Oh.
remember where you saw him last time?
Yeah, it's Braun. He's being a dickhead about the guy that walked out.
Okay. Okay, so you remember he was a mercenary that was at the
Drunk.
staying at the
Yeah.
Northlook, and you do remember him drunk and being a real asshole at the sacrifice, saying a variety of things. As he gets out, he's somewhat covered up, so I don't think you can notice everything. But a 22, 21, and 18 are all pretty good. Shut up, Miss Scarlet Twitch.
That's a 4.
She is hot though. Let's see. Okay. But you guys can notice this as like they have a sheet kind of covering him up. He seems weirdly like wet. It's just weird. Like you see, like this guy's like covered in
Listening.
like water. Yeah, just very wet, which is weird. You then notice there's blood seeping to the sheet they have, and you notice it's from like his abdomen, stomach like area. And then very proudly on his big forehead is something pretty eerie. On his face as a whole, because as the sheet kind of drops from his face and they go to lift it back up, you see he's missing an eye, and there looks to be a carving of a 6-pointed snowflake on his forehead. And they quickly cover him back up as you guys are all in your shackles are brought down the stairs. One small thing, go pretty quick through here. As you go down, AJ, I guess Lucian, you'll notice, as you are all exited outside, 1 and 2 seem to be sitting with Celine up there, as she kind of like tips her head to you and takes a drink. But you notice that your 2 buddies seem to be sitting with her.
I just give her a look. That's all.
Part of it probably brings you a little bit of relief, as you didn't have to explain them to the sheriff at all. However,
Yes.
why the fuck are they with her and seem to be following her orders?
Also, yes.
Stop.
And hello, and I see Jared's doing the same, and Jared joined like good time.
Raiders.
Hello.
Okay. I think I've already placed you guys.
God damn it.
Hello, Jared.
You know he did it on purpose.
Hello.
Sheriff, can they have
Hey,
another
Jared, we
cell,
hear ya.
please?
Did you get my text?
Oh,
He didn't get her fucking text.
No.
No, I didn't get your text.
fuck's sake.
God.
Just fucking sat down.
You haven't missed
Fuck.
anything, Jared. All they did was you all were brought to the local sheriff house to be investigated for murder, and they did briefly see the murdered person's body, who's a bit mangled, and it seems as if it was the asshole from the sacrifice. Erasmus wasn't there. I don't think she recognized that much about him. She didn't go to the sacrifice, but he was in the Northlook Inn as well. As you all are brought here, you're separated into various cells. Your weapons and general gear are taken. That's probably harder for certain ones of other of you who have specialty things you keep with you. They don't seem to be looking through much, but they take your weapons and your general gears. You're put into a cell. Does anyone try to keep anything hidden?
I didn't have anything. They woke us up, and I got out of bed and I answered the door.
And that's actually a good point.
Mm.
They wouldn't have taken stuff from your rooms as well. So that's so if you think you're like yeah. So actually that's kind of
Look,
my
they
stuff.
probably-
Brennan, you
they-
you can go
They
first.
probably
Here.
didn't let us put our armor on.
No,
Oh,
what I was
I-
just about to say is Mark
I
probably doesn't have
grabbed
armor
my
on,
jammies.
and his backpack's probably there. So you guys are probably in your normal trap, like just normal clothes.
Arnie looks
Yeah.
half
You would have been allowed to
asleep
put on your warmer clothes.
I would have tried to keep the black ice amulet.
Okay. Make a are you trying to hide it and keep it?
Yeah, I want to try and keep it.
Keep
So
it with
we
you?
can stand
Make a
there.
sleight of hand check.
Oh, I've rolled terribly thus far. There we go. Dirty 20.
Good enough, you're able to privately keep that on you in a spot where it seems as if they do not notice it.
It's up his ass.
I think I brought
it
all
was
my
up to
shit
him.
with me, honestly. I think they had to take my shit.
And they would take weapons and general gear. It doesn't seem like they're searching, digging through much of it, but they take it away, and you're left in the cell with not too much going on.
Would
Okay,
they take my
let's-
flute?
probably if you brought, they would have just put it like in.
Would
yeah,
they take my
potential
cheese
weapon.
wheel?
They probably would have like. I mean, did you carry a cheese wheel to the here with you?
Yes.
They probably just took it out of your hand and put it on the counter.
Well, they've taken
Wasabi's
any of my
gonna-
6 hand axes on my belt.
Wasabi's
Yes,
gonna
those
be,
like put in a straight pile. in the
Wasabi's
corner.
gonna be staring longingly at the table where the cheese is, and just like his
That-
head
is
is like
that-
poking through the bars.
But yeah, it can be in here. It can be like, yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, they can, because it doesn't look like they're doing anything bad with your supplies and stuff. They're just taking your general thing, which still may bother people. I looked up cheese. I know I had some funny with this next thing. This is what popped up. That's kind of a funny asset for cheese.
Just a
Well,
square,
it's a
big
block
slice.
of cheese. Square cheese.
nice slice of cheese. There we go. Nice chunk of
Cheeto?
it.
There it is.
It's just
It's
left.
a
That's-
crispy,
It's
actually.
either if you want cheese, you either get that or you get the Cheeto. Those are your fucking.
I like the
choices.
Cheeto.
This
more.
is left. They ate all your
Okay.
cheese.
Yeah, damn, this shit's good.
So as you guys are all put in there, the sheriff speaks to you all. Now you'll sit tight. I'll be speaking with each of you shortly. Not long after this, you guys hear some shouting and a scuffle seems to be occurring out in the town square, which the sheriff's office isn't too far from there. Sheriff, looks like a fight in the square. More of the mercenaries acting up. Ah, you all stay put. We'll be back. I'm gonna head out to deal with this as you all are left.
Oh yeah, we'll stick around.
We're safe.
Are these walls solid, or can we see through them?
So, you can't necessarily see through to like your comrades over there, but they're thin enough that you can easily talk and be heard through them.
We know this guy, right?
Who's this Mamba Jamba?
Yeah, we've definitely seen him.
Okay. As you look to him, the two people in there, that was the Viakin who was being arrested by the sheriff and the deputy yesterday, and he was yelling out that he was being framed by the cult. But as it seems, you like, I don't know if Erasmus and Wasabi look at him. Actually, you know what? That is it. I didn't think about this part. He looks to the raccoon. Didn't think to find one of you in the town. What brings one of the talking ones to here?
Wasabi plays dumb and doesn't speak.
Smart.
He hasn't spoken since the cop showed up.
You have a tell by the inkling of looking at him as if he can tell something about you. Which obviously you're already raccoon in normal clothes and stuff, but see, you get a look of knowing from the Vike, and then he'll say again. So, heard you lot are here for murder. Don't look like murderers to me, but not always been the best judge of character.
I didn't
We
do
didn't
it, I swear.
Anybody? Because we didn't murder anyone.
Looks can be deceiving, friend.
Everybody I've put an axe in has deserved it and been lawful.
Sticking true to the ways of the warrior. I understand.
Wanted murder a few people.
Still, seems you're under investigation.
Don't say that to the sheriff.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll end well for you. But I'm no expert.
The name's Hengar, Icon of the Elk. What do they call all of you?
I'm Tarragon Silverhand, magician extraordinaire, current jailbird.
Lucian.
Squeak.
I'm sure. Squeak. He looks to Eris next.
He just stares back. She's very angry right now.
He winks back at her. He thinks you might be checking him out. He'll and you two over there, one with the horns and the one that likes to put an axe in people who deserves its face. What do they call you two?
Brennis, and my axe has met your kin more than once.
There are times we deserved it.
Call me Eris.
Eris, lovely name. I'll give you a wink, Eris.
I'm Aronia.
Eronia. Where have I heard that name before? Ah, must be nothing.
Probably.
So, you say you all didn't murder anyone who got murdered.
I don't know.
Nugget.
I didn't even see the body.
Some mercenary from the looks of it.
A lot of people dying in this age. That's why I came here looking for help. Found my way into chains. That's the justice you'll find amongst the 10 towns.
Viking came here looking for help?
I know.
You must be on
Funny.
hard times.
We're proud people. But ain't nothing proud about what we're dealing with now. We're being hunted. Just as we used to be the hunters. Frost druids. Awakened beasts. He looks towards you, Wasabi. And worse.
Wasabi's ignoring him and just staring at the cheese wheel. He's plotting ways to get to it.
All in the name of the Frost Maiden. Even took one of. No. But it's been endless. Hope to get help from Bryn Shander, told the strongest of the 10 towns. As soon as I got here, get framed.
Did
What were
Lucian
you
tell us
looking
about
for?
what he heard last night? What they heard?
No, Quentin didn't.
No, Lucy get the pretty fight, and also to give you an idea, that happened not that long ago, and this is like the very first thing you guys did is get arrested. This song has a
Yeah,
lot of
I didn't
ads,
know.
bro.
I didn't
Yeah.
just know if we had time for him to tell us.
No, he did not, and he kept it pretty low key. Did someone did Mark have a question or something? Did I hear someone else before I get on to something else?
I asked him what he was framed for.
Oh. I came to this town to find the speaker, plead for aid. Thought she'd help. Heard she was kind. But the cult's roots run deep here. Before I could find her, they framed me. Those children of Oral. Said I'd poisoned the food stores. Lies spread by that priest Waldron, I'm sure. The old worm who claims Arl's favor. Runs around like Davrick's dog. I didn't poison no food, and now they'll have me hung for it.
They're not going to hang us, are they? We didn't do anything.
Probably.
I think they would save you for the sacrifice to Oro, Dragon.
I don't want to be sacrificed.
Well, you don't really
Not
have a choice.
again.
Look at you, so pristine.
I thank you. I do try and take care of my scales, but I don't want to be sacrificed. I don't want to be hung. I just want to live my life.
Don't worry,
Without getting
Scale
in trouble.
Boy. Sheriff. He's a moron, but he's a good man. If you
need to
didn't
get
do
out
it,
of here.
if you didn't do it, he'll let you all go. But you better be able to prove you didn't do it.
I mean, I did murder those goblins, but I didn't think I'd get in trouble for that.
It wasn't
They're
murder, that
goblins,
was
it's not
lawful.
murder. Nice.
That's cleansing the land.
You took on some goblins, you say. What was that about?
Just retrieving some supplies that were lost. The goblins tried to take them, so we took them back.
Finding things that are lost and facing off against evil. Looked like a couple of little helpers have found their way to the 10 towns.
I guess. I mean, we were just trying to make money, but
Would you be looking to help people outside the 10 towns?
Whether I put the
Sure, I
10
mean,
tons
if I
behind
get
me, the
paid.
better.
I don't blame you, girl. Well, if you all help people that aren't 10 towners, I got a request. But it involves you all getting yourself free first.
well, I mean, we helped Mother Tusk, didn't we? I think we helped other people.
What's the
Mother
help?
Tusk, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know she met with people
guess we're just special.
I guess so. Well, you all, if you truly didn't do it, sheriff will let you go. But you'll need to have some proof if you want to get completely clear. But you get out, if you can help clear my name, maybe by finding proof against Waldron, maybe you'll be clearing your own too. I can feel it. Murders. I think you've been wrapped in the same frozen web I have. And everyone needs coin in this age, like you said. Help get me out. I know of an abandoned burial ground of the people of old. Might be dwarvish, we never went deep. Dangers inside of days long gone, but many treasures lost. They should be used for good in this day of age, not buried. But you get me out, I'll tell you where you can find it.
Well, if you didn't do it, you have nothing to worry about, right?
You think so, but I'm a Viking.
I know.
You They don't care for what someone like me has to say, especially if a child in oral is backing up the word. But proof they can't deny. That I've heard of. Tell me, anything you can all say about this murder? Did you see anything?
I mean, I just woke up and they were arresting us.
There's like, I don't know if I get anything,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty much.
Yeah, I wish I can go back to bed.
I mean, no, none of us saw anything, right? Right?
Didn't see shit.
Anyone hear anything?
I haven't even got the
No.
chance to clean the goblin off my armor.
Just going to sleep. Woke up. This was happening.
Did Lucian just say no?
Staring at the wall in front of me.
Honestly, Tarragon, he's being weird and emo and quiet like always.
Friend. Viking. Would you say
Yeah.
cruelty is kindness nowadays?
I'd say that sounds like one of the cult talking.
Cruelty and kindness, right? What jibber jabber is this?
No.
Are you saying that Lucian is a cult member?
Maybe. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone in this damn town has become one. Didn't think they'd fallen so far down that hole. But those damn children of Oral, they like to say all sorts of things are kindness. They can find even a murder as being kind.
Very interesting.
Was married.
Is there anything else in particular you guys would like to ask or say to him or talk amongst yourself before I move on to the next thing?
Well, why should we help a Viking?
What's wrong with Viking?
We have a history of raiding the towns.
They just come in, they slaughter our folk.
It's not my people, though. The elk,
Oh, what?
we found a new way. We are
Elk.
simply are nomadic, surviving amongst the tundra, enjoying it for its plentiful gifts and also honoring its hardships. It is that of the bear, the wolf, and the tiger. They are the more savage. We lost that way when we left Odin.
Maybe you should accept Talvin into your life. Become a civilized person.
I had a character.
I-
What was his name again?
This guy,
Yeah,
the Viking guy,
Hedgar.
Hengar
Hengar.
of the
Elk.
of the elk tribe.
Oh, yeah.
I have known his taste for the green pantheon. We follow many of their old laws strangely in our own ways. Some of their ties even go back to our homeland. But we do not give any particular worship to any of the five. They each have their place. And honestly, I've grown some disgust towards them since one of their daughters has brought about this everlasting rhyme. What a disrespect to the old laws. What balance is this? It is not. To me, Talvin left us long ago, and left us to the ire of his daughter.
You betray us. I'm gonna take your head. I'm gonna preserve
Now,
it.
now, there's no need for violence.
I hold it over our feast table at midwinter and mock you endlessly in death. Just know that, Vayakin.
I don't think I've made any deals. Well, I deserve to be murdered. I simply ask for kindness as you've shown kindness to these people, and in return, I'll tell you of how you can grow your own treasures. If you think that deserves an axe, I'll have to return my own.
Maybe getting out of this gate, we could start. The cell, I mean.
Wait for the sheriff to return. He will take us
Okay.
individually.
That roughly is kind of what's going to happen. I'm gonna go and get a drink real quick. If there's any type of miscellaneous talking amongst yourself, feel free. I'll be right back. Just making a drink real quick.
So I'm assuming our general consensus is that we're just going to sit through the questioning and assume we're found innocent.
We're being
For
framed.
now.
I'm assuming I'm being framed. I assume the worst.
Yep.
Perhaps it was Tarragon.
What do you mean? What?
Because it's happened to me before.
What do you
Being
mean?
Been in
I
this
accused.
situation. They were gonna burn me at the stake. I escaped.
Well,
You
why would they
wouldn't-
burn you with the stake?
To sacrifice me to the rhyme.
Did they
Mm-mm.
accuse you of?
Stick.
It's a story. It's a long story, and I will tell you over fire sometime.
We are in jail. We are in cages.
But I don't
Why
trust
not say
this
it
one.
now? Oh. Akin to gypsies, it seems, that one. Perhaps worse.
What do you know about it, elf, anyway?
Only what I've heard, Paladin, which is your absolute disdain for them.
Things
Negative
are never as
connotations.
they appear.
Negative connotations run strong here.
I am back. Whenever I didn't want to interrupt.
Welcome back.
He's
If
back.
if anyone would like, you can do a history check on Viakin related to like the Reach stuff. If you think your character's curious, this is mostly the locals
sure.
have a better chance in learning some stuff. We're really good as outsiders.
Well, I guess
24.
I did some research for coming here. Who knows what I'll know?
They're just
I
gonna
know.
outsiders will get a little bit different answers.
I don't.
Rodia's
All
not
the-
familiar, apparently.
Jesus. My one good roll was sleight of hand.
Never heard of a Viking before.
What's a Viking?
It's a Vicodin. It's a drug.
Vicodin.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of medication.
Is it
For
spelled like
Lucian?
this?
I'll show you.
All
That's
people
how
the
I
Outlander
have it in
knows
my
all about
notes.
him.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, cool.
Well, because it is like so like for like what Lucy would know like outside reach stuff. It's like Viking or it's like it'd be like people from like the Fractured Isles. It's another continent. I forget what their continent's called. It's some fucking Viking homeland name. I forget what it's called.
Norway.
But they're
Goland.
basically, but like the fantasy version. I forget what it is. It might even be like after it's not like Valhalla, but it's one of those like special names is what their place is from. They are just a race of people. Many of them are pretty savage as like they're raiders and they come over and just fucking raid like the borders of Calcatesh, whether it be the Western Reaches or like in Bloodway Bay to our pirate area. Um, they very similar to Viking type of shit in general. Uh, they worship their leader is Odin, who is to them believed to be a living god, but most people don't think that's true. But like their leader is Odin. Um, and they follow the Midgard pantheon, which has people like Thor and fucking like Freya and shit like that.
Okay.
For Bria and Brennus, the Viking raid the
Yeah.
Reach. Bria Erasmus and Brennus. They raid the borders of the Reach. Long time ago, they actually settled many of them here, and they have had confrontations with the Ten Towns, even sometimes being wars. The Ten Towns have always pushed them back and won. There are 4 tribes: the bear, the elk, the tiger, and the wolf. Um, much of the tiger and the wolf are the smallest by far, and not much is really even heard about them for a while. With such a good roll with a 19 Erasmus, the bear tribe has actually joined with the children of Oral. Um, and they are directly they are kind of becoming a menace throughout the 10 towns. The elk tribe, Viakin, which you both would know, are much more nomadic and have tried to stay out of those conflicts and make their own way and such and yada yada. And if you guys are real good, if you have any questions, feel free. But after some time, the sheriff does return with his deputy, and you are each brought out of your cells. First, we'll grab the. We'll just go left to right. We'll grab Lucian first then. So Lucian, you are brought to be questioned as others are left in their cell during this time. As Sheriff Blue seems to kind of like take some notes, and he looks towards you and he says, "Your full name."
Lucian Romero. No middle name.
"I don't recognize you as a local to Bryn Shander. What has brought you to the walled town?"
Exploration. Curiosity.
"You also don't have a look of a 10-towner as a whole. Look to be an outlander. What brings you to the Reach?" Harry kind of freaks out, shaking through the cell.
It is the curse of every wizard to seek knowledge to their own detriment.
"Ah, one of those. Are you part of the Shattered Star?"
No, but they have been quite kind to me.
"I'm sure they have been." He's having an annoyance to the Shattered Star, but he does move on. Makes you think they're maybe not being doing illegal stuff, but there's an obvious annoyance to that group. "Have you been to East Haven or Targos?" Do you hear me?
I said no.
Okay, I didn't. Okay.
I
No.
didn't hear him say no.
Sorry.
Okay, East Haven
This
or no,
mic
you're good.
doesn't-
No. Do you know this man? And he holds up a crude, rough charcoal sketch of the man you saw murdered.
No, don't even know his name.
His name is Dareth Cartwell. Have you seen him? You stayed at the same inn as him.
Darth what? Cardwell?
I can post it. You say you do not know this man.
Correct. I know nothing of him. No, only that he is dead now. And
I
that
find
he was
it odd
killed in the night.
You know that he was killed in the night.
Yes. The men who killed him claimed that cruelty was kindness in this age.
Okay, so this is. I should have started with the others first. So as this gets said, the fucking sheriff looks over to this guy. As you all hear, unless Lucy's trying to be really quiet with it, you all hear that Lucy gave some
I'm
very
trying, really.
solid evidence. Can you repeat that? You say that you were there for the murder.
I was not present. I heard it. From outside the room, 2 rooms down.
We hear him saying this.
I think so, yeah. Unless he's trying to be really quiet on purpose. I think you guys all hear this.
No,
Not
I'm
that
not
big
trying to be
place.
quiet. I'm just.
Yes, you all hear Lucy
Talking.
clearly talking about it.
Wait,
Heard the disturbance from your room 2 doors down.
Did.
Yeah, are you trying to lie to him?
What
I
did
don't know.
you think? I'm sorry.
You did no. Basically, you didn't hear the guy say what the quote you just said to him from
Oh.
your room.
Yeah, I came into the hole.
Okay. I didn't think you were trying to lie to him. That's why I asked.
No.
So, was it a man's voice?
Yes. It was.
Did you hear anything else?
No. I did not dare open the door for fear of my own life.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
1-0, baby. Let's go. Not that great.
Not bad though.
I should have barred you.
Still time.
It happened so fast.
What connections do you have with the Church of Oral?
None. I only just arrived and learned about her. Really?
You seem to be an arcane practitioner, and as you said so yourself, do you practice an ice magic?
No, I don't have a single ice spell.
Does anyone in your party wield weapons of ice?
Kind of turn back to look at everyone a little bit. Try to remember. Not to my knowledge.
If you care, you can keep it hidden. You did see this lady free someone solid and then like sharp like needles like pierce through the middle of it. Like he did some wild stuff with ice.
She
Well,
also it also seemed like it was an accident to some
Exactly.
extent.
So do you wish to, I guess, lie for her?
Yeah, I'll lie for her.
Okay. Make a deception with advantage.
Still +0.
Yeah, but you're better at lying than telling the truth.
Still, slightly.
You have any other information regarding the murder that you heard last night?
No, I don't think so. Only that
You were
it was none of us.
at last edition. You are put back into your cell as Tarragon can go up next. Tara, is there anything as you spot with as you part place with Lucy, you say to Tarragon, or did you just?
I kind of just look at him, a little dumbfounded that he knew something and didn't mention anything.
This fucking liar.
He
I look
picked a
down
lie
all
from
the
his
way
best
here.
friend.
Your full name, fellow Dragonborn.
Stage name or real name? Hey, the stage name is Taryn Silverhand. Stage name Taryn Silverhand. My given name is Prusa Fen. My clan name
Whoa.
is Rasfim.
I do not recognize you as a local to Brinshander. What are you
I'm
doing
not.
in this town?
I would
What are
say
you doing in
sightseeing,
this
but that would be a lie. I,
town?
uh, I'm here looking for something.
What is it you're looking for?
A black glassy material.
So, you seem to be an outlander as well. Is that why you've come to the Reach as a whole?
Pretty much.
You are not the first I've heard searching out for this material. You should know, most I've seen search for it are damned.
Really? Why?
Heard tales of people becoming corrupted by it, lost out in the tundra, going berserk. Heard tales it started a whole civil war up at the Dwarven Valley.
Ah, it can't be the same stuff I'm looking
Sure it's not. Have you been to East Haven or Targos?
for. What are they?
Next question. Do you know this man? And he shows the charcoal image.
He was the one that was under the sheet. That was the first time I've ever seen him when the sheet fell off him.
Did you hear anything strange from Dareth's room last night, 2 doors down?
No, I slept like a baby.
What connections do you have with the Church of Oral?
I don't know who that is.
Does anyone in your party wield weapons of ice, or do you wield weapons of ice?
I mean, I can breathe like a cold, dragonborn.
Can you
But
create a blade?
no.
Have you seen anyone wielding a weapon or a blade made of ice?
But here's the thing, character. I didn't even remember the whole ice thing over here. So I
No.
don't know if Targon remembered that.
And that's fine, yeah. No, and you haven't, unless you have an idea, you haven't seen anyone wield any blades of ice. It's like a very specific question.
Not that I recall. No, I think that would be something I would remember.
Thank you for your time, Dragonborn. Back to you,
Um,
Sel.
You're welcome, Sheriff.
It is race favoritism.
I know, yeah, no, he does seem to have a little bit of it. Then Lucy is like, the fuck is this? Okay. And you, East. What do you do to say anything, Wasabi?
Squeak.
We'll see how long that lasts. He'll bring in your little shackles with your little baby shackles. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, stop it. I'm lagging. There you go. Now I got it. Your full name. Thinking what to say. Damn. So you want to just stare at him?
Yeah.
Make a deception with advantage.
Let's not go well.
Squeak.
Meow.
I have
Bandana's
heard-
not fooling him.
I have heard of you, Skinwalker, even though you're the most animalistic Skinwalker I've ever encountered. I know that you have interacted with townsfolk. Just look at yourself. You think word would not spread? So tell me, what is your name?
My name is Wasabi.
What's up, deputy?
Already will gas Marcel, pretend he'd be surprised.
You, Sapi, why have you found your way to Bryn Shandir?
I was trying to bring them here. That is why.
For what purpose?
Survival.
Were they threatening you?
They were under threat by others, you see.
What was this other group?
The Maiden. The cult. Whatever you prefer to call them.
You and this group have made enemies of the children of Arl.
I saw them attacked on the road. They were unprovokedly attacked. So I brought them here.
The Outlanders. I heard talk they were brought in by the Trollblane caravan. Is this the attack?
If that was the ones who were slaughtered, yes. I do not know. I have not known them long.
Shame. A good family. Have you been to East Haven or Targos?
No.
I sent you a whisper. One thing, by the way, Dalen, just a small thing.
I
do you-
don't know.
Do you know this man? He shows the charcoal drawing.
He scoffed at the man who was getting murdered by his own town. That is all I know.
What did he say?
To be frank, I do not fully remember. I just remember him being very disrespectful at a man trying to save his family.
Would you like one particular part that you would remember?
Sure.
Just a small thing, because I know since it's been a week.
Yeah.
Something else. So that part for sure, being disrespectful and such. You also heard him talk about how much easier it was here to get out of the lottery. How morons here just offer
Gotcha.
themselves up. At Targos, he had to pay to get free of the lottery. So something you would have heard.
He was bragging about how he could get out of the lottery very easily. I guess it didn't work out for him.
You see, with that, the sheriff and the deputy kind of give each other a look, and then moves on. Did you hear anything coming from Dare's room last night? It was 2 doors down.
I heard nothing but my own cries last night.
Have you any connection with the Church of Arl?
If it is kept between us, besides hating them, no.
I can keep
Their
things
religion is
between
against
us.
my own.
What is your religion?
Praise Vinsk. Praise life. May spring return to this land someday.
I understand. Does anyone in your party wield weapons of ice?
Was I was gonna do the same dramatic glance that everyone else has done so far. Just... No.
A deception.
I tried, friend. I tried.
Okay. He gives you a look as if he doesn't buy it, but he does move on to the next person. As you are brought back into your spot, and
Can I please have my cheese? Please. I answered your questions.
he ignores your question. He puts his little shackles back on you tighter. Doesn't do make it tighter,
If
but
you didn't catch
even
your
little
lie, you would have
baby
gotten
shackles.
cheese.
That's true. Yeah, you pissed him off. You pissed him. Okay.
The deputy's a good man. He'll give me my cheese.
Your full name. And he is talking to you, Jared.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah.
Erasmus, the Covia of Targos.
Targos. What brings you to Bryn Shander?
I joined that Trollbane caravan as a worker. That's to try to get passage to this land, and this is where we ended up. We were caught in an avalanche and ambushed, and the Trollbanes were killed, and we ended up here looking for shelter. The little one, the raccoon, brought us. He showed us the way.
He nods along, accepting, as if that that does match up with other stories he's heard. The details you add, as he does nod, he seems as if he's going along with you. However, he does touch on one thing that you said. You say you hail from Targos.
Yes, I grew up there as a child.
When was the last you were in Targos?
Some time ago. A month, perhaps.
Do you know anything about the murders happening in Targos after the sacrifice?
I'm afraid I left before then.
Do you know of any people slain through stabs in the abdomen or through carvings in their forehead?
In Targos?
Yes.
None of that was happening before I left.
Do you know anything about the way the lotteries are run in Targos? Get real quiet for a second thinking.
I, other than what I knew growing up, I, I, I don't know what to say.
And
She obviously is very, like, she's obviously having emotional doubt about what she said, obviously.
I understand. You do not need to speak, we already know. Did you hear anything from Dareth's room last night? The room 2 doors down. He'll show the picture of the charcoal drawing as well.
I'm afraid, Sheriff, that I did not. I did not hear much over the sound of my companions sleeping.
What do you know of this man?
The man who was murdered. I don't know anything other than I may have seen him in passing.
She fell asleep. What connections do you have with the Church of Aurel?
I do not see eye to eye with the sister of Arl.
Do you or does anyone in your party wield weapons of ice?
No, Sheriff. My weapons are simple weapons, a dagger and a quarterstaff.
Make a deception check, and you do get advantage as he is somewhat trusting that you corroborate a lot of his story. So we'll see deception with advantage.
Come on.
Late time, so
And
good.
Mm-hmm.
So just go left to right.
Thank
Grab
you,
Brandon.
Sheriff, for keeping this people of this land safe.
It's ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say
As your full Your full name. As he looks to you, Mark. And you might be muted, by the way, pal. Paleo pal.
Mark the
Audio
muted.
panel.
Yar. Bernice Lear of Caradinville, son of Halvard the Fisherman.
Rennis of Caerdinavel, what brings you to Bryn Shandir?
I've recently picked up work escorting the caravans.
Have you been to East Haven or Targos?
I have been to East Haven when I was a lad, before the Rime came. It was a nice place back then.
Have you been to either towns since after the Rime?
I have not. I served the last 4 years, driving out beasts in the militia.
Do you know this man? Pulls up the charcoal drawing.
Ah. Yeah. Saw him yesterday at the sacrifice. He was making disparaging remarks about the way they were doing things. He probably pissed off the wrong person.
Nods along, take a couple notes. Did you hear anything strange from this man's room last night? It was 2 doors down.
That's a negative, sir. Have been trained to sleep through wars as long as I feel safe.
What connections do you have with the Church of Arl?
Just direct opposition. Truthfully, sir. I wish to bring Talvin's light back and drive the Rime away.
I sent you a whisper for something.
Yeah.
Does anyone in your party or you wield weapons of ice?
Not that I have seen. That dragon worries me, though. He's all cold-like, slimy.
His will peek up his eyes and look to Tarragon. He's probably still nervous. You see, he writes a note down.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He comes from some
Okay.
circus.
Firm sus.
And take to Eronia next. Your full name.
It's Aronia Airy.
What has brought you to Bryn Shandir?
As of recently, I was just doing caravan work, guard stuff.
Have you been to East Haven or Targos?
I've been Lonelywood, and I came here for the most part. Well, all the parts.
Do you know this man? Hold up the charcoal drawing.
Not personally, no. I saw him last night during the sacrifice.
Did you hear him say or do anything or talk with anyone in particular?
I feel like he did, but I don't remember personally. I don't know if Aronia might remember.
He might not have been. I don't know if she's that much into paying attention. It's up to you how you have perception she would be.
Yeah.
I would say. Lucian specifically was watching various people, so I gave him certain things. Or Wasabi's very perceptive naturally. So.
I was mostly focusing on the whole sacrifice aspect. Wasn't paying much attention to him.
Which is understandable also. The sacrifice is a little fucked up. It's a little eventful.
First time I've seen one happen, so I was a bit taken aback by it.
I understand. I know of your people in Lonelywood. They do the food sacrifices.
She'll give a nod to that.
What connections do you have with the Church of Arl?
None.
Does anyone in your party or do you wield weapons of ice?
No, just steel.
Brought back to your thing. Everyone make me a group insight check. So everyone make an insight.
Staring at the wall.
Okay. With that,
Not good.
Wasabi and Eronia, and I think it'd be easier. You boys go into the private chat with me real quick.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Sure.
What's up?
Yo, 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 yo. yo.
Whoa,
Okay.
who dies?
So what you guys noticed was Erasmus was very got very weird when talking about sacrifices, talking about in Targos. You heard she say she's from Targos and no one to get back and very nervous. Seemed to have a great did not like Targos and did not want to talk about Targos's deal with the lotteries and how they run their things. Seemed to hit like a tough spot quick, and the sheriff kind of picked up on it, understood, and backed off. Another one, you both picked up on Brennus. He seemed a bit like he was bending the truth, being weird about the idea of any connections to the Church of Oral. He spoke very confidently about Talvin or about I don't think exactly what he said. He spoke very confidently about no, nothing at all with Arl, and you got the little hint there might be a little bit something more to that. Nothing like malicious right away, but just a little bit. He seemed to be keeping a little bit something back from the sheriff when talking about the cult or the church. With those two things, anything in particular or anything else question-wise with good insight rolls?
Don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
same. I think I'm good.
Head on back.
Lucian, watch out.
My
Sorry,
parents
Lucian.
were
I
taken
accept-
by
I
accept my
raiders.
fate.
We had to turn you in. I'm sorry.
No bullshit. Okay. Is that all I had? There's a time where the deputy sheriff
Your cut is bad.
It's every
Oh,
time you go
I go
into
in the other
another fucking
chat?
chat. Wait, well, hold
Sounds good
on.
now.
But no, he left.
I just joined real quick.
Nope, now it's broken.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, just give it a second, because it was going okay right
Hold
before you
up.
left.
Wait a minute. There we go.
Amazing. Great.
Wait a
How
minute.
is it working?
How
Okay.
sweet
Let us
the
say again.
sound.
Okay, after some time, they're going to talk, the sheriff and deputy talk to each other, and eventually you all are let out of your respective cells.
Cages. Cells.
I think it's a cage.
It's a cage to wasabi. That's what I'm going to say.
What's the difference?
You can be given your you guys are also
Jeez.
given your various things back as you see the sheriff leaning back in his chair. All right, you are free to go, but you're to remain in Brenchander until this investigation's done. There's still too many questions I have. Do you understand?
But we can't leave even if we get a job.
No, you must stay in Brenchander until I have this mess sorted out. I don't like accusing good folk, but the safety of this town comes first. For what it's worth, I thank you. I heard about the iron shipment for black iron blades. I noticed things like that, but I gotta be sure about this. If you lot can help get any leads, it'd be appreciated. It'd be worth your own times, and I see it worth as well. But until then, stay in Brinchander.
Very well,
Alrighty.
Sheriff.
And as you all, you're welcome to leave. Something as hey, and don't you forget about me. I'll make it worth your while. Shut up, Viakin. So you all are free to go.
And beeline back to the bar.
That was an ordeal. That's the first time I was ever in a jail cell.
Not me, unfortunately.
I spent 8 months as a hostage a couple years ago.
You spent how long as a hostage?
1 month. To those Viakin.
So, Lucy, I'm sure you have a good reason, but why didn't you tell us about hearing something?
And you guys exited over towards here on the map as Ironi asked that question.
There are a great many things on my mind, and I needed time to think.
Okay.
Well, it seems to be very important.
I'm aware. But I know it was none of you.
But
I'm still not so sure, to be honest.
I believe it wasn't you, Lucian. I really do. But just in case, given that you were the one that heard something, how do we know it wasn't you?
You don't?
What
Oh, that's
did you hear
encouraging.
exactly?
You don't know that I haven't killed anyone before either.
I think I almost killed something.
And I killed that goblin.
Yeah, I chopped that guy in half.
I melted one into a puddle.
Good times.
Yeah, and then there was that one time when that like those ice. Oh,
Where's the bar again? It's north, right?
Yes, the north look is to the far north whenever you're exiting off this map. If you guys would like to go to it, you can. One thing I mentioned,
I
just
do.
a small, I'm not going to talk about it last time, as you guys leave out of the sheriff's office, across the way, this black building, that is a place called Renderill's Emporium, and it's one of the few shops that are still open. A variety of things. But you all are welcome to do anything you would like here if you need to or wish, or you can head back to Northlook, or there might be an entrance in. If you guys wish, you can investigate what is occurring and maybe be allowed to, because until this is cleared up, apparently you're not allowed to leave Bryn Shander unless you want to go be outlaws and escape. So you can investigate that as well. But what do you all wish to do?
I mean, what are we going to do for work? I mean, it's going to be harder to earn some coin if we can't leave the town in any way.
Well, I guess
Don't
we
exactly
just
have homes yet.
There must be something in this town that's huge. You have to be resourceful.
we could become like private investa lookers and figure out who killed that guy.
But that means we would probably find dangerous people, and I have no desire to find dangerous people.
We are dangerous people.
Well,
Those dangerous people almost got you locked up for life.
just to clear things up a little bit. Do you not remember the fact someone got killed in the room like 2 doors down?
And you were almost framed for it?
I don't think we're safe wherever we go. The faster we find whoever killed him, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I don't mind being the center of attention, but I don't like this attention.
I think the longer we
Wasabi's
linger, the higher
scared.
chance we get in that lottery too.
Wasabi still thinks you killed him.
True. Saying some Terrangon.
No, we just went
Well, I will.
Um.
If you would like to be investigative lookers, with Eronia, you guys may have your own ideas as well. Or feel free. You were given like if you wish to believe in what Hengar had talked about in his dealio, he talked about and with the carving on the man's face, something you notice with the snowflake, it does kind of put in the sheriff's question to push you to believe that maybe the children of Oral under investigation for it. Maybe if you wish to investigate Hengar's leads, which talked about Waldron, this old priest, and his apparently at the dog of Davrick, or you can have at the north look and look for stuff there, or ask around for other places. But what are you guys wishing to do?
Well, might as well check the north lookout first.
You guys can head there.
Where I'm
Yo,
going.
Do it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Gotta get
Do
our
it.
shit.
Do it.
Do it.
Easy come, easy go.
Hey, the cops followed us here.
They're doing a really bad job
It's the
trailing us.
5-0.
Hey, ACAP, bitch, get out of here.
We're just following right behind you.
I
All
like
cops are
that. Thank you,
bastards.
officer. Fuck you, ACAP.
Okay.
Oh, warm and cozy once again.
Returning to the scene of the crime.
Oh wait, I can't
Yes.
drag it into
Yeah,
the
but not
building
our
unless I go to
crime.
the door. Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interactive.
Yeah, you gotta open the door and walk through. Okay. As Tarragon and Wasabi head up towards the front area. So should I be worried about letting drunks back in or letting murderers back in my bar?
I mean, we
Obviously
didn't
not. If
murder
we're coming
anyone.
back.
I didn't think it was you lot. Don't have the look on you. These murders been happening for weeks now, and you're newcomers. I would have thought you before if it was you all doing it.
Well, we're not allowed to leave town and stuff for a bit, though.
I understand what Sheriff Blue's getting at. There's been no leads on who's been doing it, and a group of new, interesting individuals come on in. And it happened just a couple rooms down from you. Hey, maybe you did kill the guy.
Looks suspicious, doesn't it?
I mean, if I did it, then I was doing it while I was sleepwalking. I definitely don't remember doing it.
Well, if you did in your sleep, no regrets. He was an asshole. No one liked him.
Tarragon's kind of just not quite sure how to respond to that.
Yeah, people die.
I can see
It
why.
is.
People die.
President, this be you.
You walk up to Eveline. Oh, apologies. I'd invite you for a seat, but it seems we're all taken. Sorry, there's an ad.
Yeah, I'll give you a second.
Yeah, she invites you to. Yes, yeah, but all the seats are taken.
You're able to control them. I say quietly.
It's a simple thing once you get the trick of commanding the.
Friends.
Well, you know. I saw what was occurring and thought you might not want to answer any questions with them. I hope you remember what I did for you.
I was never able to
course.
tell them to do certain things. There was a
And,
time when I tried to get rid of them, but they just kept following me around.
And she'll snap her fingers as you see, almost as if like a mind control like hold she had of them, almost like a charm in a way, as they now look to you like standing up ready for whatever you wish for them to do. Your servants are back to you, but I'd be cautious bringing such creatures into town. I tend to keep mine out in the tundra waiting for me when I'm finished.
Kind of just nod and thanks.
You did good work with the Black Iron Blades. I heard about that job. It seems you all can get results.
They're an interesting sort. Strong in their own ways.
I have something I need help with as well. However, what I need is for individuals who I will not have a fear of being locked up or sent to West Watch anytime soon. I need free hands. Deal with this trouble you have with the sheriff, and then I will have a request.
Okay. I will see it through.
And your 1 and 2 can rejoin you. And unless you have anything for her, it seems like once you get this Elio thing done with the sheriff, she's got something for you.
I'm gonna write that down for later.
Okay.
Maybe.
The rest of you, while Lucy's finishing up that talk, or anything the rest of you were doing up there?
Probably buying a drink.
Yeah. He'll put it in your face.
Here.
And you can buy a drink, except there's no good mead house right now. No mead. Good mead's being a bunch of pussies right now.
Perhaps you know where we can find some work?
I mean, I would check the job board. There's always someone looking for help up there. We're the heart of the 10 towns.
I have a pale ale or whatever that was just before the thing disappeared.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. Yeah, a Polish brown ale, Luskin silver pale ale.
Yeah,
Nice,
Luskin
silver. You
pale
like
ale.
that one. There you go. You like that guy. And if you want to look at the job board, Erasmus, you're probably going to get disappointed quick. Is this dwarf
Orders.
one taken up? But the other thing starts. It looks as if you want to do more work, you got to head outside of Bryn Shandir.
Down too bad.
There's apparently like Cara Dinival's having some problems with the speaker being sick. Lonely Wood's having trouble with some fucking moose on a rampage. There's one talk of Bremen is having some trouble with something at their lake, some fucking trouble. I guess the fish are attacking people or something loose. There's some mocking notes. The Tourmaline mine, there's a gem mine up towards there. Apparently the mine has been shut down. And then at Caraconic, there's some thieves. All sorts of different fun plot hooks. But what the fuck? If we leave the town, we're criminals.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Worth.
Could.
Do you mind if we look upstairs?
Yeah, I know you guys, your room is still there if you wish to buy it again for the night. We're asking people to stay out of Darius' room while the investigation is still happening.
Okay, so we can't go in there right now.
Why would we want to go in there right now?
Well, we're like,
We're investigating.
yeah, we're like looking.
I mean, if someone wanted to take a look and have me not notice. I mean,
I'll go over here and talk to Eris.
when I have gold to spend, I usually get distracted.
Oh, I have that same problem.
Would you get distracted
I'm
if I
sure.
ordered like a couple of steaks?
You're the lady that doesn't like him cooked, right?
Mm-hmm.
The steak. Walrus steak and eggs.
Yeah. Here's
How-
a gold. Give me 2.
How about you make it 2 and I let you have a little look?
All right. He'll hand him 2 gold.
Okay. You give him 2 gold,
That's
he'll
an expensive steak.
he'll go and make some raw steak. And Maroni, would you like to go be an investigator looker?
Yeah, let's go invest a look.
Okay. It's locked. How are you gonna get in?
Wait, you shouldn't go
shit.
alone in case the murderer's still there.
You want to ask him for the key, or do you?
Do you know she's gonna like look at the counter to see if there's any key behind it?
He has a set of like master keys. You can also ask your party members if they have such skills. I don't know if that's been talked about yet.
Can any of you open things?
I'm very good at opening doors.
Yes, I
Not when they're
can.
locked, though.
Ah, let's go upstairs.
I think this is a very bad idea. There's literally a murder having happened here.
Oh, everybody's still up here. Holy shit.
Getting rid of them.
They're all waiting for us.
They fucking knew what you're about to fucking do.
I knew you weren't ordering steaks.
Okay. So you head up there. It is relocked. Erasmus, would you like to lockpick the door?
Yes, I will try.
Okay. Is anyone able to? I don't know if we probably can have any help actions. Do we have any sort of
I can
spells,
give
any
guidance.
abilities? That's a good
Guidance.
one.
I'm
Guidance
pretty sure
table,
you
correct?
can do this.
Can my Weaver's tool help me open the door?
Nice. They will not, but you can knit a nice sweater behind her.
Hell yeah.
So I have plus
Uh,
4 plus 4. Is that right?
You have a D4 and a D6 on top of it if you roll bad.
Do you want to roll in first?
Yeah.
Hi-ya!
I'm gonna roll the D4 and the D6 first.
I'll roll the d20 first.
Interesting method. That's a new one. I haven't seen this fucking route
3.
before. Now do the big one. This is
Oh, the
different.
pressure!
I just roll good. You got rid of your bad rolls on our stuff.
Good.
See, it's great.
And that is good. Look at you being an innovator.
You got rid of the
A
bad.
whole new way to play.
I know, as you're able to. And you open the door and it slides open. And ooh, someone peed themselves, Erasmus.
Oh,
Fucking
loser.
water all over the place in the ground.
Oh, disgusting savages.
Let's take a invest a look.
Well, I mean, if I was getting murdered, I'd probably pee myself too.
Based.
Everyone pees themselves when they die.
Okay.
You don't know how the body works.
Whoever would like to go in, this is an investigation check. If you are proficient, you can give someone the help action.
What if you're
Right.
like half proficient?
I think I'm a good investigator.
And you can help
Have
someone who's
help.
already proficient. You can help someone who's already
uh,
proficient. in what you can do.
gloomy wizard boy, I will give you the help action.
Excellent.
I'm sniffing around and looking for
Dirty.
stuff.
Nice.
So Rasmus
go.
is jumping in there. Lucian jumping in there. He's getting right on the P.
Pea stomping.
Okay. Unless there's anything else, so those are pretty good rolls. Erasmus and Eronia, what are you doing with your 4? Will they find stuff?
She's gonna
Eating
like
the steak.
she's gonna like go over here and like look through the clothes, and she'll like look up with like a piece of pants on her horns. Nothing.
And then you can't find the pants now. You're trying to get inside the
Nothing.
pocket.
Yeah. Vanishing pants.
I like how we're
Okay, let's
tampering with
see.
the crime scene.
You guys find. Yeah, this will say you guys didn't do it. This will look good. Okay. Okay. You know what? This as well. Make a Wasabi. You helped Lucian get to this point.
Yeah.
Wasabi, make a medicine with advantage.
Nice.
I think I'm bending the rules of medicine science
18.
with this part, but I'm okay. We're adventurers. We're cool.
18.
Okay. So you see a strange amount of like water weirdly on the ground, and with your investigating, Lucian, you believe this person, especially with the question from the sheriff, was probably killed using some sort of icy like blade that then has melted away, leaving no evidence behind other than water. There is Wasabi. You see the way I'm trying to think how I even word this. This probably isn't fucking how this shit works, but you recognize Wasabi with the various blood trails, maybe even find some entrails left behind. But you recognize looks the person that was killed here was killed through disemboweling. With you two working together, probably mostly Lucy and Erasmus might notice this part after the 16. There is no signs of any forced entry anywhere. The door seems to seem to have been closed. No signs of being forced open. Maybe an expert lockpick could have done the trick, but Erasmus, with your eyes, doesn't seem like that's the case. And you also look at the window is completely locked and shut, no sign of forced entry. And Lucy, you witnessing last night, you don't believe you saw any signs of the person getting in or leaving. It's strange how they got in here. You also notice probably the last thing, and Eronia, this is what happens. Eronia has it like the pants on her head as she bats around trying to get into them while frustrated. There's a couple of owl feathers that float down from the pants.
Aha, I helped.
You notice white owl feathers. That's about what you would find in here, unless you guys have any specific questions.
Wait a second. Didn't one of the people have a pet owl?
Oh yeah, that woman with the eye patch.
Didn't we get attacked by a giant owl?
Isn't she your friend, Lucian? I saw you talking to her. You and number 1
Ah,
and number 2 as well.
well. Lucian
But-
covering for the friend.
By the way, Lucian,
Tell
why
us,
did you,
Lucian.
why did your friends not get questioned like we did?
Do the owl feathers match Zelda?
With a 20, I think they're different owl feathers, but that is a good job of paying attention.
There's
Players,
not
but Lucy, and you believe
Lady
it's a different.
Oral herself
the
showed
same
up
owl.
as an owl. Her had owls with her.
They do seem to be like white owl feathers.
I
They
would
look very
like
similar.
to ritually cast detect magic as we're doing this as well.
Okay.
As for my friends, she entertained them while we were sent away.
Yeah, but why didn't they get questioned?
I don't know.
Because they can't talk, dum-dum.
I mean,
Their
no,
tongues
I
are
mean,
cut
not-
out. What are they gonna say? Nothing.
I mean, they could point at things. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. They can point at the killer. They're gonna point at you.
They wouldn't
would they
be
point at
much
me?
help.
Lucian likes me. He wouldn't get his friends to frame me.
I hate you. As I'm casting.
Wow, that
I
is
hate
some
you.
weird. That is some weird spell incantation going on over there.
Very
Tracing
convenient
glyphs in
timing
the
too.
air.
Okay. Technically, you guys still have like 6 minutes or so, but as the tech magic ritual will come to an end, what types of things are you looking for?
Oh god.
I think
Like,
this
what do you?
far ahead.
What's your goal? Then what is the purpose? What are you looking for?
Spell residue.
Residue, memory,
Okay.
and stuff.
I mean, there's
So
residue right on the floor here.
with residue of arcane casting, make me an Arcana check with advantage. With the tech magic going.
Let's go, baby.
17.
You cannot identify the specific spells; it would be incredibly difficult to do. But you do notice signs in here of yes, there's residue of arcane spells being crafted or being casted, as well as you can recognize hints from the water pool of signs of conjuration magic, as well as 1 second. Okay, both from the pools of water and the owl feathers, signs of conjuration magic.
Okay.
And there was and there are other you just can't quite identify the. You know what? Actually, Lucian, will you accept a bardic inspiration from Tarragon? And you would have to know that he is the one that helped you figure the spell out.
And you love him
Also,
for
can
it.
get guidance.
No, I want Tarragon to do it.
yeah.
Turn it
Just
down.
fucking
Okay, Tarragon, will you offer a bardic inspiration to help Lucian identify the spell?
do it like a band-aid. Just give it to me.
I don't think he wants to give it.
No,
Might be muted, Farsi here.
no, he's busy.
We're missing the moment.
Damn.
It's not gonna happen. Okay.
Sorry, I
Are
was
there
muted. Sorry, I was muted.
Do you wish to use bardic inspiration to help Lucian identify the spell?
Yes, I believe Lucian can do this. He
Okay.
he is. I think will become one of my best friends, and I believe that he can do this.
You need to get a 3, Tarragon.
Uh,
And we'll see how
Do you
good a
believe
friend
in the
you are
power
with
of friendship
Lucian.
enough?
We'll see if being best friends empowers.
66% chance.
You need a 3. I need to see a 20.
Are you rolling it or am I rolling it?
You're gonna roll.
You said
it.
your
You
name.
need to see a 3.
Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna roll it, but okay.
Oh, you're
Nope.
no.
Oh.
I hate you. I think
Lucian,
I hate you again.
he gives up instantly. It's okay. Are there any other questions you're looking for with detect magic, or do you kind of get a taste of what you're looking for?
Yeah, got it.
That's
I got
all
it.
the information you guys discover
Got it.
inside this room.
I think my steak's ready.
I mean, your sticks don't take very long to make.
You're right.
I read it. Well, it was ready 10 minutes ago. It's sitting cold on the counter,
I'm gonna go get it.
just like you like it. Hey,
I finish my ale and go. I think I'm gonna go get another drink.
So, how are we going to frame the dragon guy?
Didn't glean much, but I think all I got was that he had a familiar with him. And this puddle
As our feathers,
is
yes.
also arcane. It's a familiar, which means it is a little different than pets.
If I might say, so they said there was an ice weapon that he's looking for. So puddle of water. Said conjuration magic. I know. Does that not sound like
Like,
they conjured an ice knife and stabbed him,
yes,
disemboweled him.
that's
That's
exactly
why all
what
that
it sounds
piss is
like.
on the floor.
Yes. But that leaves Nothing. Nothing for us to glean. We know it's arcane, an arcane practitioner, the cultist, which narrows it down as well.
Looking for a person with an owl. How many cultists do you think have owls?
I don't know, I've only seen 2. And neither one of them had one.
Maybe the sheriff will know. But either way, I don't want to be caught in here.
Leave the pee pile.
They made a piss sword.
I know. Good loser peeing himself. Okay, you three. Is there anything else you three are all doing in this particular area?
No. Listening in.
You all can.
Oh, where'd it go?
I copied and pasted you. That's all it was.
Oh.
So your raw walrus steak and eggs there for you. So after exploring that room, what is the next goal or destination? And if you're unsure, you can always ask around.
Could we go look into that priest?
I think we need to find Waldron, the one the Viking spoke of.
Yeah, the priest, right?
Yes.
We'd also see if anybody knows anything about owls in the city.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
Yes.
As a reminder for yourself and your running, yes, that is true. It was that it was the old priest guy, as with the red-haired guy. As you spoke about owls, Ironi, there's an owl right here, pecking at food on a plate.
Do you think it knows any of any other owls in the city?
You go ask it.
It
Yes, why don't you
is.
go ask it?
It's a familiar Eronia. It probably does not.
But it might like fly around and like see it passing by occasionally.
I could go ask it.
That's an idea.
Oh, yes, please. Go and talk to the owl and never come back.
Do you think the owl's going to make it that I don't come back?
I'll go with
And do
you.
you see those eyes? The thing is, he
I
wants to
need
kill
a
you.
drink.
Okay, just give me a minute or 10 as I begin to like making an incantation.
Alright, I can wait. She'll just bite into her steak.
While they're buying, he does incantation. You can buy your booze, Lucian. You can buy your snowberry hooch for 3 copper. You fucking cheap ass.
I was actually going to get the pumpkin porter.
Fine, you can get that. Oh, fucking the same thing you had yesterday.
I like it. It is
You
very
can't
good.
win.
I like it.
It is. It is good. It is good. It's good. Yeah, and you get your pumpkin porter promptly served. Were you casting some spell, Terrangon?
Yeah, I was ritually casting Speak with Animals.
Okay. Yeah, you get it going. And what are you all wishing to do?
I will wait for shenanigans to ensue.
They were waiting for
Wanna
the
wait for
boy
it
to
to
talk
not
to the
work.
owl.
I want to wait
Yes.
for it to not work because it's going to be classed as a phase.
Wasabi will join.
It's not an animal.
Wasabi will join
Fine.
Lucian at the bar while they wait.
Alright. Are you ready to speak to our owl friend?
I'm ready to give it a shot. Let's go. I've ordered by 10 minutes.
Alright, let's go.
Excuse me, miss, with the eye patch.
Aline is my name.
Aline, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Tarragon Silverhand. I was wondering if I could have a word with your companion there.
What?
I want to talk to your companion. I point to the owl.
You wish to speak with Zelda?
Yeah, that's an awesome name. Yes, I would like to speak with Zelda.
I mean, Zelda doesn't speak with most.
I can be particularly charming.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, that's not bad. 17.
What do you think, Zelda? I'll give it a go. What do you want, scale boy?
Wait, can I
Wow,
understand it?
Wow, actually,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it speaks.
I think I caught like secondhand your spell.
Ariana, you think that's that'd be funny? They think this word spells like, oh my god, the spell's contagious.
Okay. Wow. What a beautiful voice you have, Zelda. Not quite what I was expecting. But
What a whiny one you have. Speak up, boy.
It's gonna fucking kick your ass.
Tarragon does visibly take a half step back. Wait, well, I was wondering if perhaps you know of any other owls that reside within the town.
Looks back and forth at Valine. The owl kind of looks like rolled to size. Sweetie, there's owls all over the place in the reach.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm new here. But
W-
did you happen to notice any that were hanging about last night or yesterday?
Or one that just kind of lives here in general.
I don't know about any at the inn, but the Church of Oral, they command all sorts of owls to do their business.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Church of Oral. Okay. I look at Aroni and go, where is that?
I don't really know. We'll have to ask around.
What was your
Well,
question?
Where
I
the
was
church
asking
is.
Aronia where the church was.
Oh, okay. You
But,
want to ask the owl where the church is?
Tarragon is slightly worried too. Well, Zelda, I appreciate your help. One last question, and I will leave you to
Well, what are
your
you
day.
going to do for me?
Do a magic trick for you.
I want something more tangible.
Tangible.
I could order you something from the menu.
Give me something to wet my beak with.
You want a beverage?
Choose, and if you're wrong, I'll let you know.
Okay. Let's go up
What's
to
your
the
last
bar.
question?
Where's the church?
You're in the church, boy. I'm getting back to my boar. He's gonna
We're
dig
in-
his beak into the boar.
We're in the church.
That's what he said.
That was a
But
really
I
cool
don't
owl.
see any other owls.
What Zelda means is the church is everywhere in the Reach. The Reach has become the church. They have a few establishments scattered up about. I think East Haven's converted theirs into a church. I think Targos might have one as well, a temple to the goddess. But it is simply the demi goddess has made the whole Reach her church.
Anything in town?
Only church I know of is of Mother Necessity, Temple to Eos.
Right, I guess I'll check that out then.
They got nothing to do with Arl, though, at least from what I've seen.
Well, I guess I'll go ask see if there's any owls there as well. Might as well be thorough with what I'm doing. I'll see about getting you that beverage, Zelda.
mouth
sure.
full of food and just the fucking the beacon, the spore.
I look at the menu. What would an owl like?
Can
Seeds.
get it. I was looking with you at the menu. See what to get the owl.
I'm guessing Moon Mountain Stout.
Why? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking why.
No, no.
Because the moon is at night and it's
Yeah,
nocturnal.
exactly.
There you go.
Wait, owls are nocturnal?
What if he's got like one of everything?
That'd be the moon.
Choose.
Can't go wrong What booze do you want to get the owl? Or ignore his request to make an enemy?
The worst kind.
Fine. I will take your word for it. We'll go with the Moon Mountain Stout.
Nice, you put it on Aronia if it gets wrong. Okay, so you can bring Zelda the Moon Mountain, and you see without saying what it is, the bird will place its beak inside of it. Moon Mountain. You breathe another day, scaled boy.
It. Thank you, Zelda. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for entertaining me and my questions. And if you ever want
Thanks
to
for
see
all
a
the
magic
tips.
trick, just feel free to ask.
Okay.
And I'll just beetle away.
Wow,
Okay.
I was right.
Good work.
Ah.
Good work.
Cool.
I didn't
no
know the
direct-
owls had any link to the moon.
Neither did I.
I just winged it.
Yeah, I just took a
Get it?
guess. Oh, nice. That was good.
Did you
Plus one to
so
damage.
probably the main thing you got was owls seem to be another thing that might represent the Church of Auril, which might push you to them. And for Tarion, that's a stock question of like what is the Church of Auril? Seems more like a metaphysical question maybe to some other people. But there are a couple of other actual physical churches placed, but it's a newer thing. But it seems more signs of being activities of the cult. So what is it you all wish to do next?
I was going down here.
And what are you doing down below?
I was gonna talk to these guys.
Okay.
Perhaps
as
we
I'm
should find some cultists and follow them back to where they are. Stronghold.
If you want to go and ask around,
we
or ask
can
for
leave.
where if you want to ask around for where the cultist hangs out and somewhere Waldron is and various things, you can ask around for that. That'd be probably charisma based checks. But
Alright,
before we go to so we'll have you doing that next.
Yeah.
Lucian, as you approach them, what do you want to do?
I want to talk to them for a second.
Okay, you see they're playing a somberly game of cards.
Hello.
Hello. If you don't mind, we'd like to be alone right now.
I understand. Cause you're a friend, right?
Yes, it was our traveling companion who found the blade last night. I've heard of others being killed in such a way across the towns, but you never think it'd be one of your own.
I didn't realize it was so common. I'm new here.
Not common, I guess, but they are sporadic over the past year or so. Just sacrifices happen and then a person is killed after. It seems to spread across the towns.
I am intruding, and I do apologize. Do they all have some sort of similarity between them?
Well, they all happen in towns where human sacrifices happen. East Haven, Targos, and Bryn Shander. Don't think they happen in any of the others.
Did uh, did he have any enemies?
Dareth wasn't the kindest man. We got along. He was trustworthy on a job, but he got drunk and spouted off, and he made some deals in Targos we weren't okay with. It's part of why we left. I think he would have been happy to stay and play that system if he would have had enough gold.
That was all. Enjoy your game.
And they'll give a nod of their head and go back to their game. As you head on back, unless Lucian, you have anything to say amongst them. Erasmus, were you wanting to ask around and find where like the cult hangs out? I guess.
Yeah, just kind of general information. Kind of
Okay,
gossip.
that'd be it. If you want to talk to anyone in the party to go with you or help you in any way or whatever, but if it's just you, that would be just it'd probably be a persuasion check.
All right.
So you walk around the town basically asking people for various directions. That's good enough. So you're welcome to add anything to this if you like, but you are asking around for where about just asking about the cultists in general, and you say you'll find an old woman. That Daverick, he heads off between the towns, spouting off his prophecies of Arun. But Waldron, he stays in Bryn Shander, has a house just right up the road there. And she does point out towards where Waldron's house would be.
Thank you, mother. And she'll push a silver into her hand.
Oh, thank you. What a sweet girl. My puppies can eat tonight.
And she'll quickly return back to the party and inform them.
Okay. And you can head on back in. The rest of you probably gather around drinking as Erasmus shakes some of the snow off of her. Is there anything that she encounters if you all are here? Anything you all do next if she returns?
But go, Eris.
I think I may have found a house of the local cultist.
Really?
Yes, if you want to come now, we can scout it.
All right, let's go.
Wait, we're doing what now?
We're gonna go kill a cultist.
I found the house of the local cultist.
I mean,
He runs with Daverick.
Ooh, can I bring my axe?
why
could
are
lead
we
him.
kill the cultist?
We have to find out who murdered this person so we can leave this cursed town.
Yes, but if we murder them, then how is that going to help us?
Yes, bring your axe.
I will.
Who said anything about murdering them?
He did.
Man, none of you have a sense of humor. Let's go.
All right. Oh, 1, 2. I'm glad you slept. I hope you slept well last night.
They nod.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing's fucking up. So, you guys follow the lead of Erasmus, as she said she found one of the homes of the cultists.
Yes.
Might as well.
I guess.
You guys are all done. You don't have to go. You don't have to. So, it looks like the whole squad's going. Okay, let me look at one thing real quick. So you guys
If
might not
wish.
all end up going all the way. Check this out. Shut up, Ad.
I'm checking it out, all right.
Let's see. Okay. So you guys are heading to that house, I guess, to go spy or sneak around and such. Do you all wish to go as a big group like that? Do you want to send one person in to stealth and be safe? Do something else?
Probably the best idea.
Yeah, I don't think Orion would be
It's up-
very helpful here.
So it's up to you guys. Know you're kind of be spying on someone's house, and who knows where that leads to, depending on how far you want to go with it. The smaller the group is. So if you guys have one person who wants to stealth up, it's up to you guys what you guys want to do.
How about it, little one?
Oh, do you think just because I'm small, I'm good at hiding?
Yes.
I never said that.
I think it's more
But
of
yes.
a raccoon.
If you want me to
Not
look
that I've-
out, I can message you if I see Walter incoming.
I mean, should we really be sending them up alone? I think that's dangerous.
I suppose I could try.
For
Orion
out of
not
character, let you guys
sneaking
know it
anywhere.
would be a general stealth check is what's going to end up happening.
Who's good at stealth? I do have proficiency at stealth.
I have disadvantage.
I
I have
would
plus
say
two.
+4.
Unless I disarm or I have a disadvantage.
And the more people that go, the harder the DC becomes as well. It is the easiest is one person, but I know that gets scary also.
Well, if you think you can do it, Eris.
Do you want me to come as well?
I will try. Last time I tried this, it didn't end well for me.
You should take
It's
1 and 2 with you.
fun.
They'll help.
they will be staying with me, I think.
But they're so loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna look at their stealth real quick.
Probably not.
Just
It's
to
probably
see.
like a -1, I'm guessing.
-2.
That's what I was expecting, yeah. 'Cause they have like an 8 AC.
Oh yeah, do we
They're
want one
gonna
or two people
bump
going?
it or something.
Get back. Back.
Well, I offered to be
Two?
lookout because I have message.
Okay.
I'm not going
Yeah.
in though.
Orion
I
will do
can
as
show
he's
you where.
told.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but Lucy and you can kind of creep, but you don't have to do the stealth. Be safe far enough back that if someone like is moving towards the building, you can say something.
Okay.
Eronia is staying far back. Is everyone basically staying far back except for Rasmus is gonna check it out?
Yep.
I mean, I can go with them if you like. I've got a +5, but it is, quite
It-
a
it's-
small chance of failing.
It's all right, Tarragon. We won't need you. We'll be fine. You stay here
The
and
stealthiest
Yeah,
guy.
Easy, damn. I'm just like.
I mean, I make a lovely bard character, and everyone just hates him.
He's better than me, though. +5
Yeah,
better than me.
we want grumpy short guy. Bring him back.
Well, so I'm a tall
Okay.
guy, so everyone hates me. Well,
Yeah,
fuck.
exactly.
Yeah, if the
Yeah.
really
you
really
also don't
tall-
have to listen to me.
this
Yes,
He
is
did.
true.
So he's your best. He likes you. You're a close connection to this shithole.
Yeah, you're both friends.
Ah, you're best friends now.
Talk
Okay.
about the
So,
best friend.
Before, does anyone? You guys probably don't, which is okay. We're not. We're only like second level. Like, does anyone have anything they wish to give Erasmus to help her in any way?
I can give you a bardic, but it's my last bardic of the day.
I can allow it. It's up to you if you want to use your last one, because I know it's a big deal to get long rest in. But you can. I would give it to her if you want.
I would give her a bless, but it only lasts a minute.
I don't think bless or guidance I can bend to be too long going on, but I can bend for bardic inspiration.
I'll give you a bardic just because if things go
Okay.
wrong, it's like really bad when you're on your own.
It's
Alright.
fine, bro. It's fine. Okay, so you have a bardic.
I
Okay.
mean, I seem to remember Winston walking into a room by himself and nearly dying.
Feel it.
He you did it
Should
with
have opened the chest.
It happened a few times. It happened with your fractured. It's Skolo also. Skolo went to the cave, and that was a bad cave. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, he went underwater into a cave and faced sea hags.
Oh yeah,
and
and
stuff.
he
That's
a great
that's a
time.
long time ago. That's
yeah.
yeah, we
Fuck,
fucked right off.
What
from
was it,
the
sea
cave.
hags or something under there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
He
They have some ability
passed a
that
saving
dropped.
throw and fucked off.
He almost. If I remember, they have a drop to zero ability also. So like it was actually like really sketchy.
No, you would have
But he's
died.
I think it's because I had a ridiculous perceptions, which is the only thing that saved me really.
Something happened. It was scary.
None of us
Okay.
coming for him. He was fucked.
That music was
So,
scary.
bardic inspiration on Jared. Jared, make me a big time stealth check. I will let you know the stealth check has a variety of ways that this will play out.
Oh. Oh.
Add the inspiration.
Yeah, 6 might help.
It could be a 15.
15 might be not as terrible. What about 12?
Okay, this is good to know. Lucian is the one close enough. We'll need to remember that aspect. Okay.
Within 120 feet at least.
And we're in. So what? To give you guys an idea, we're in the town center. And can you guys see my big long arrow right now? My big dick swinging.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This square building is where Jared's going to, and he's creeping on the outside, looking through one of the windows in, and he's gonna see something happening. Lucian, you're probably like down the street in this right here, where you could be over there. Maybe you're basically in a way where you can watch him with me entering the building, getting close to him. But Jared, are you there, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only you are seeing all of this, but I'll let the whole group see for easiness if you ever want to tell them later. As look, that's what you're spying on.
It's the orange guy.
He's fucking in there. What am I doing?
Oh shit.
Here's what happens.
Here we go.
As you creep up to Waldron's house, which is the old man, and you see the Davric fan who's been described as a prophet at times, and he's been the loudspeaker. You've heard him talk a few times, notably at the sacrifice. There's also this man wearing the white mask who you saw hanging around towards caravan. Seems to be a bodyguard of sorts. But they are gathered around some candlelight amongst what looks to be a map. As they are talking, first you hear, "Still no sign of this so-called sunblight. Their movements are a constant thorn and insult to the maiden. Patience, old friend, our work continues, and those ne'er-do-wells will be found." Oh, I didn't get the cup. Give me 1 second.
Oh, we get a hell of a
The
cup.
legendary cup.
The cup voice. You really adopted the darkness.
Here comes Norman.
He deserves the cup. Yeah, he deserves the cup.
He's talking to
about your plans. I'm leaving soon with the caravan to Targos. More debts to return to Our Lady. That is what the Druid ordered of me, and that is what I will do. In response to that, yes, I know, Sephic. Always so dutiful. And he begins to tap on the map. However, then, you see the man in the white mask who is called Sephic hold up his hand. And this is when we go to an alternate route of the story. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
About this
Jared,
time
start
I
your new
kick over a
character.
broom.
So, as you're
Oh,
watching,
a new character.
You're just a SpongeBob gif.
okay, as he holds up his hand, interrupting Davric, who's going to talk about the map. It seems we have company. Erasmus, you probably like jump a bit, begin to make a move, as in a flicker of a white like snow mist
She
of
would
blizzard,
turn to try to start running immediately. Ah!
and you run into his chest as he appears next to you. As you run towards him as well. Give me 1 second.
Oh shit.
Okay. Make me a con
God.
saving throw. Okay.
Decent roll.
What's your AC?
It's 13 right now.
Okay, make me another con save. Okay.
Too early for this.
As wrapped in the blizzard, the man seems to teleport and manifest as you run into his chest. You then see you've ran into his grasp as he holds two. Actually, you know what? I'll show you this. So you can see what he pulls him from. He has this wrapped around him.
Oh.
It seems like he has collections of knives on them as he takes like this ice knife icicle and jams them both into you. You then see there's like a poisonous liquid on them. Give me 1 second. It's not okay. It's fucking far from okay.
I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Protect your family's dreams.
Your family's dream.
Okay. Let me do
I'm fucking
this.
dead.
It's 3. That's because I had to hit you with 2 of them.
Splitting the party is the best thing we've ever done.
Okay,
My God.
you're down. You're down,
Bruh.
correct?
Yeah, probably.
Are
Okay.
you fully dead
Oh,
or are you
fuck
just
yeah, we are.
down?
I'm not fully killing him. I'm doing other things, but okay. So that answers that question anyway. Then at this point,
I had 15 hit
Then
points.
so you won't be able to see much more than as you're gonna. As you look into him, you see his eyes shine a pale blue light, and the last words you will hear: "Wait, a runner from Targos. We've been looking for you." And that's when all will go black. Lucian, you see this happen.
I run to the bar.
Okay, you want to run away?
God
Then with
damn.
that, we need to get off this scene. Then.
The rest of us aren't all at the bar. I think we're just further away than you.
Well, we'll see. We'll get
Good
you
thing I
guys
started a
waiting,
backup
maybe.
Oh, did
character.
you guys
You
leave?
can say- Well, no. What we'll say then, unless you guys can say no, but you were waiting, like maybe outside the bar or somewhere in a group meetup like location, not far as Lucian runs towards you. So for ease,
Yeah.
So what? So you guys are probably like all gathered around the outside.
We're by the
And
lighthouse.
there you go. You guys can be by the outhouse. Maybe Roni. Who just okay? What is the scene Lucian's coming up on?
God,
Let's
some
see.
stupid
What's
shit.
happening?
Do we look suspicious out here? Staying by an outhouse?
Probably.
I mean, I can make it look less inconspicuous if I do a magic trick.
Magic by the outhouse?
Martinez.
Sure.
Waiting for a friend.
Wasabi's been there for a while.
No, it's Wasabi that's been in there.
Wasabi's doing that thing that cats do with the toilet paper, except instead of it, he's just throwing it all over the floor.
Making a mess.
There's toilet paper?
Whatever this stuff is.
Toilet parchment.
It's a-
Sorry.
Towel.
Yeah, toilet parchment. exactly.
Parchment owl.
It's sophisticated.
It's bark.
Sophisticated.
It's just bark from trees.
Ew, ow.
I mean, you're that small, you'd probably fall in the hole.
They probably use. I don't know what they use. What did they use in olden day times to wipe? Did they
Like a
what did
fucking
they
use
use?
their
sponge.
hands.
Like a handkerchief, maybe?
Or like rags.
I know sometimes it's like
Rags.
sponge. It was like gross sponges that like the people shared.
I think Romans like using
Right,
sponges,
it was the
yeah.
poop stick. The
No.
poop
That was like technically,
Yep,
I know
yep,
that
yep.
Rome
Yep,
used
poop
the
stick.
poop stick,
Mhm.
and it was
Poop
like a
stick.
whole thing that they loved doing, dude.
Before they had the poop stick, it was even
That's the
less
poop stick.
hygienic. It was just straight up. They would
Okay.
just, like, never wipe, or they would use like
So
cloth.
then, what you three hear? Wasabi's been in there way too long. The door is locked and closed, and there is some kind of chaos happening inside. There's ruckus. There's shit being thrown around. He maybe fell in. Like something's happened inside the outhouse.
Should we check on him?
I don't really want to know what's happening in there. But I suppose we should probably check on him.
Should look to Brennus.
What do you want him to do? Chop down the door?
She just
Then
wants his opinion on this matter. She
There
will,
is no.
she will turn from Brennus and slowly look to open the door.
Wasabi, they're trying to get in.
Don't you guys have any manners? Stay out!
Why is there toilet parchment all over the floor?
It's none of your business.
As he throws more on the floor.
Don't worry about it. It's like party streamers.
Okay. As this happens, as Ironia is nicely trying to talk through, Lucian's sweat is dripping down your brows, you're racing, and you see they're all gathered around an outhouse.
I'm just
Hey!
peeking inside of
Hey!
it.
Oh, hey, Lucien.
About Lucian.
Who was that?
Erasmus is in trouble. They fucking stole her, and they took her. They stabbed her.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Let's go.
shit.
Was
I mean,
it the same
dang.
ice knife?
I don't know. Should we get the
I'm
fucking
gone.
police, the sheriff?
We can't wait. Let's go.
Okay.
What do you think the cops are going to do against the cult? Nothing.
Ah, I don't know. I run back.
I'm following the paladin.
On the
Not
way
athletic at all.
out. On the way out, Wasabi's gonna turn back, throw one more on the floor for good measure, and then keep going.
She will close the door and then run off.
So then probably the first place you guys go is you head back to Waldron's house. You move up quickly by the window, and you don't see anyone inside currently. There are tracks that lead away from the house. There's a few pairs that look like they lead deeper into the town to another location. One set of pairs looks like it actually walks outside of the town.
Fuck.
Damn.
You also can investigate the house if you wish. Depends if what.
Yes.
Let's go inside.
investigate.
Let's make it quick.
Investigate the house. I'm not athletic at all.
The door.
Get
I
off.
open the
Door seems to be
Ah!
it seems to be locked, Lucian.
Okay.
Just break the window. It's probable cause or
You
whatever.
remember the one with the thieves' tools is currently being kidnapped, death, serial killed.
Aronia's
yeah,
gonna
just
kick the
break
door
it.
in.
Hey, athletics check.
Do-do-do-do.
Are you feeling athletic?
Yes.
Okay. As you bash through, we're gonna see if any locals around notice. It is Waldron does live kind of far away to the top one, and there's not that many people moving around.
Guard
so we'll go
spawn.
20 and below.
Stop!
No, actually the opposite. The guards are in the other town.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't anyone hears the loud bang.
She will move in.
Okay.
She go.
As you look about in this room first. And if there's anything in particular, well, are you doing something in particular before I just say what you see?
She's just gonna immediately dash and just start opening doors.
Okay, that's fine. Open. That door is. Oh, those doors are unlocked. Do you open this door?
No Brennus.
No Erasmus, no.
Or Erasmus, yeah.
There's new names. No Erasmus, no. Brennus, you want to open that door?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, Brennus is right there. We're talking
He
about
was-
it. No, it's okay.
As well as Brennus, you find Erasmus, you find Brennus, Eronia,
Oh my god.
and then Brennus, you do not find Erasmus.
There has to be another way out. Check under the table for look at that.
Uh,
road.
We saw footprints outside.
They're just fucking pointing down the road.
Is this piece of paper on the table?
Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff in here if you wish to spend the time to look around.
Yeah. I'll look through it.
Can 1 and 2 just grab stuff and we can go after her?
We don't know what we're walking into. There could be a slew of them.
We
Of course
can't
there's
really wait.
More people to ask questions.
We could die.
Erasmus might die.
Maybe the guard
On there,
could get
that looks to
involved.
be that looks like a map of the Reach with various places xed out. That's weird. This looked like a private note.
I'll check
That's
out the
weird.
note then if I get over here.
You don't even take out the road. Erodia, there's some fucking whoever wrote this, the moron. This isn't fucking common. This is some fucking. This ain't no language. It's gibberish. There's fucking symbols and script and shit.
Can anybody read gibberish?
I raise my hand.
What kind of
As
gibberish?
Eronia holds it up, Lucian, you would recognize it as it appears to be a coded note. And it can be deciphered should you use your ability. The rest of you look, it looks to be a coded note. Those who have decent intelligence.
All right,
That's
I'll
not
have one
me.
and two.
That's why you're
Of
only
one
just like
and-
symbols like bullshit. It's just-
1 and 2 will come in and kind of just gather all the papers just in their arms, and I will.
Okay, so they grab the
Do
map.
this
They
thing.
can get the. You want to use your thing right now?
Yep.
This is when it fails, bro. Make a wisdom with advantage.
I'm waiting to fail.
This is the time whenever you don't want
Nope.
to fail. Wow.
It's
Okay.
never gonna fail.
Okay, it worked again. It
Good
worked
stuff.
again.
Well,
he might
okay.
if he failed, boys, he might not play the rest of the session.
Oh shit.
I bet it
Uh,
fries his
Well,
brain.
he would have been, but not that bad. That's exaggeration. but,
Eronia,
I mean,
you see the sclera of my eyes turn black as I look at this paper.
What did the gibberish just do?
Data fucking corrupting him, Eronia. Okay. As you look, let me see. Let me get to my. Oh, you know what? I think that's on the quest rundown page. Map. Maybe it's not on this page. There it is. Okay. So before the note, real quick, one thing. So this one, as you looked around, it looked to be a map of the Reach with various places X'd out. It seems a bit sporadic and such and X's all over the place. Someone could take it and look at it later, but that's what that is.
Okay.
As you use the eyes of the Rune Keeper, you are able to translate the coded note. It says, do you want me to just say it or do you want me to just send it to you?
You can read it.
The people are not yet desperate enough. Take their food. Blame it on the Viacan visitor. The savages must not gain help from the town. Send me back which town the Ice Queen's butcher goes next. And then it's signed by R.
As soon as I am done reading, I close my eyes and my eyes are back to normal.
What just happened?
They're who's R?
What?
R. Do we know any R names?
Robert?
Raccoon?
I'm saying,
I
raccoon.
cross the bridge of my nose and I run outside.
Okay, you head on out. Wasabi, you search in that room?
Yeah.
It's just bullshit, dog. Like, it's just simple robes. There's some holy symbols to oral. Yuck. There is a 10 gold piece pouch he kept in his dresser.
Nice.
Money.
I'll take that.
Something you notice pretty quickly,
Money
Wasabi.
from the cult is
Honestly,
fine.
even as I'm saying this, it's up to you. I don't even think Wasabi would notice this. For a human standard, this room is barely lived in. Like, for being someone's bedroom, it barely even shows signs of being such a thing.
Why is this bedroom so nice, much nicer than the tavern?
He'll take the pillow and leave.
This room down here with the special note, there was wine as well on the end. And that was a wine rack. That seemed to
Ooh,
be
wine.
about all the interest in there. There was some wine.
There's that
Wanna
about
grab a
wine.
We
I'll-
need to give chase. Who knows? what
I'll
will
stuff a
happen.
few bottles
Yeah,
in
I
my
got,
pack.
like, There you go. You can grab 2 bottles of wine
Nice.
Okay. as you guys break out of the house. Are you guys wishing to follow those tracks before the wind and the snows take them away?
Sure, hope so.
Okay.
I cannot track. Who can track really well?
I can track a little bit.
Yes, you might be our best hope then.
I think Wasabi's best though. I can help him.
If it wasn't too long ago, I might be able to smell them.
Shmeal.
Well, exactly. And since it wasn't that long ago, there's been some time that's passed, but you are able to follow the tracks. You do move a little bit slower than, say, like a normal pace, as you're you're actually following tracks, but you do head on down. Oh, Brett is already on this map. Well, that's my
No,
left.
he's the small one. Ha ha ha!
Aha!
Okay.
Aha!
Aha!
As you can head out to follow where Rasmus was taken. Okay. Are you there, Jared?
Yeah.
You gonna go to where you went, buddy?
Yeah.
Nice. It's not that bad, dog. You are at 1 hit point.
Nice.
It's not bad. You're at 1.
You're at 1 hit point, and you're naked, and you're in the cold.
Naked.
Nice.
Enjoy.
Lying on the floor.
Lying on the floor.
Now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground.
Jared, whenever you get a sec, put yourself on the map next to the guy with the white mask.
Ew, he's white.
He is a white guy.
He's white with his Colgate white mask.
Okay, white mask. Logan said something white the other day in my new campaign.
He's a white
Perfect.
lover. Okay.
White
So
supremacist
there would
over
be, you know what, that's a good spot for it. And you're going to be hanging upside down.
there. Upside down.
And as you begin to awaken, you do see, as the guy takes off his mask slightly. And it's interesting, it was you that got.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me see, where's boom?
It's all according to plan.
A little bit.
Good thing I'm working for the cold.
Nice.
As you see this guy looking back at you as you open your eyes.
Ew.
You
Ooh.
want with me? Let me go.
Okay. Where? Oh, where is it? Okay. As he. Good. You've opened your eyes. You didn't think you could run away from us forever, did you?
How did you find me?
It is because of people like you. People that reject our maiden. That this rhyme will not end. You were chosen. And you will be chosen. She requires a name. And yours was on the list.
What about my choice?
I understand. I know you have a wish to make your own path, a wish to struggle. That is good. You should have fire within you. It is so much more pure when she can sap out that fire. You want to survive. But you should know, you are becoming something far greater. You can join her, just as the rest have and the rest will. For that is when the rhyme will truly end.
I will never willingly go.
And that is your right. Calvin gave you a chance. Let's see if he'll give you another. Good luck, chosen one.
She would begin to scream in rage. Just pure rage.
As you begin screaming, he puts on his mask and looks back. I would be quiet if I was you. As you begin to hear stirring and snarls coming from this small cave over here, as something begins to rise up and move towards you.
I will tell you if it's the last thing I do.
As Sephic will move through the small passageway and disappear from your sight. As you, Erasmus, I don't think I didn't describe this as well. You're currently hanging upside down, tied with a rope at your feet. The 20-foot tall ceiling, you're 10 feet up off the ground currently. As you yell out defiantly, but then you hear the snarls of that creature. As you slowly begin to see this beast moving towards you.
What the hell?
It's the big Yeti.
It's from Star Wars. He's Luke.
Oh,
It's the Wampa.
shit.
Dalen, you get inspiration. That's exactly where I got
Ah.
I posted the GIF.
He
Whatever.
did literally
Yeah,
post
but
the
I
GIF.
said
it.
I-
How about this? If he did it, then Dalen, I take it from Dalen. AJ can get it. The first person that made the reference got it.
What? Oh,
Well, no shit.
I didn't see the GIF. So
AJ, you get
the first
inspiration all the time.
person-
Let me have this.
You guys decide
Yeah,
amongst
whatever.
yourself.
You know it.
There we go. The first person.
I just
that
wanted.
got it,
I just
so-
want everyone to know I did it first. but
I
you
saw
can-
it first.
Good.
You can be proud.
Okay. So you guys, as a group, you are running up, and with Wasabi's very good survival skills, you do find the tracks. You lead and find a small cavern. As you make your way through the cavern, put your guys on the map over here in a marching order. You will all be arriving just as the beast is walking out of the small cave.
We're
Yes,
over
put your
here.
sides in a marching order, and that's how I'll and that's where I'm gonna end up putting you. So, Tarragon, would you be here? However you guys would be marching through.
Oh, sorry. I was too soon.
You're good, bro.
That looks good to me.
That looks good, yeah.
I'm glad this is the path we got, because there's also a path you guys roll really good on stealth, and you just get the whole conversation. That's not as cool.
This is more fun.
Now we get to die to a Yeti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared.
Now
is it
fucking
more
Jared
fun?
gets to die.
At least a calm.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Okay.
I like them
So-
at this.
So, as about this time, you guys see the creature beginning to make its way up. Brennus, I guess, would see it first. As they arrive, Erasmus, what is it they see from you as you're dangling upside down? Anything noteworthy? They hear you say anything or whatever?
She would just all of a sudden she would stop screaming, and then she would begin to cast a spell that she has verbal. I think a verbal. Yeah.
Nice.
So she's gonna try to cast dissonant whispers on that thing.
Okay. Then we'll let you. Well, you can start it off, and that is a very good spell for this moment.
I hope it fails.
1 second. Where are you?
It's a pretty good roll too.
Okay. A wisdom save. Go in the chat.
Lowest 10
Okay.
roll.
Of course.
Or
It was a
Nice.
great attempt. Oh,
Goodbye,
6 damage
Jared.
though.
Yeah, that's
Bye,
a nice roll,
everyone.
man.
okay. It's a great move. You should. It was a great. It is the.
It was worth a try. It was a good
It's
try.
hungry. It was an amazing.
Well, I
attempt.
tried.
We were going. with it.
Oh
It-
well, at least I
It was
tried.
arguably the best spell for that moment. That was a good
All we
job.
have to do is have someone roll
Please, I just
high.
want to do good initiative
That
for
that
once.
that tracks. That tracks.
I'm just going to ask: do I need to have a light source in this place?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's dark, dog. It's definitely dark in here.
Oh, rip.
Oh,
Hey, people
man.
rolling roll. At least I don't get to go
Yeah,
last.
you're rolling terrible. That's like, I gotta let's see
Not
what
my
mine is.
best.
I got a +1.
I was really hoping to roll high so
Yeah.
I could cast
I didn't
out
roll
the
bad.
spell
I rolled-
on Jared.
I'm fast.
You still
Oh,
went
shit.
first.
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh no.
Hope you
Okay.
have healing word prepared.
I'm surprised I didn't go last. I thought I was going to.
I only have one hit point.
You know me.
Okay, then I'll
You do
probably
have
say
one
I would have
because-
cast light on my rapier.
That's fine. You can have light going. You can have light going. That is perfect.
You don't have dark vision. What a scrub.
Put that
He has
down.
other-
That's all what
he's cold resistant.
Two of a
That
good
is,
chunk.
that is a pretty good trait.
It's true.
Yeah,
I'd say it's not pretty good here.
let's go. I haven't heard this.
Am I the only one without dark vision? No.
We
that-
have a human.
We don't have dark vision. I'm a human.
Brennan.
Okay, are we the only two that don't?
What is
Yeah.
she?
Human.
Human? So that's three of us.
That's fuck, bro.
You're a
No,
half elf. You
I'm
got
half
dark
elf.
vision.
I have dark vision.
Oh, you're half elf. You're fine. Yeah.
I was just saying.
And you conjure force
Burnus
of magic brought to Erasmus. However, you're not feeling very confident putting this. You thought you had escaped what was coming for you, and now, after one choice, once more you stand ready to be sacrificed. The Yeti lets out a roar as it begins to charge towards you. You are currently grappled, not restrained, as you ready yourself to protect as it rushes. Claws! Believe that hits? Yeah. As it rips and tears into you, you're thrown on the ground. You go unconscious.
Yeah, just yeah.
It's then, and you are ripped, so you're taken away from the rope on the ground. It then goes into a rampage and just slashing. Is going to attempt to, it's going to claw to you on the ground. And that 20.
It's guaranteed crit anyway. So it's
That's
two
true.
death
It's just
saves.
like, so that's 2 death fails. As you see, as it runs forward, rips the Rasmus off the rope, and is just tearing into her, ripping her apart. Paragon.
Can I see that from where I am?
No.
To get past
No.
all the people in your way.
A lot of it, and this is a tight walkway anyway. To
Hey,
get
I'm
through
I'm
here.
small. You can walk over me.
How far does light go? It only goes 20 feet.
20 feet bright, 20 foot past that damn.
So you can see him there.
You guys will have to start getting in that room.
That's about as far as I can get.
Okay. Did you have to dash action?
That was 30 feet, isn't it?
You probably had to move through a couple buddies.
Oh, then I'm probably.
I'm small, so I should be easy. But the
Yeah,
other
so
two,
if
that's
you
still
can-
double.
You can say like you were to the side of like what Lucian over here, whatever, wherever you were.
I was
And
like,
you probably.
yeah, I think it
you're
was
gonna
right
have-
where. So,
Oh. Okay.
so
So you have
I'm
to
there
really
or I'm
get.
there, one of the two, whichever one you say.
Where'd you start at?
I think
I can
was,
let you know.
I think I was diagonally between Lucian and was that?
You go there. So it'd be 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Is that enough to let me see what's happening? The massacre.
No, you're 5 feet away. That's fucking.
So you're in your dim light's 20.
Yes, 20 and 20.
20, so it should be
Yeah, you can
40
see.
light to at
So
least
it's-
see
so
basic
it-
outlines.
So it's 40 dim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. Yep, your light's in there.
Yeah.
20,
Oh.
20.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
12 bright light, 12 dim.
So-
Okay.
By the light.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can
no.
see.
I am going to try and do 2 things here. First, I am going to cast Command on the beast.
Okay.
I'm going to command it to halt.
Okay.
Basically, stop its assault on.
Mhm.
Rasmus.
Makes a wisdom save.
Yes. Fuck you.
Deadly encounter. Deadly encounter.
Deadly encounter.
My other one is Erasmus, get up. Bonus action. heal.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And for a moment, you were drifting into just an icy wind, and then you awaken as the creature roars through your face, drool spilling on top of you as it raises claw to tear into you again. But you do see Tarragon to your left.
She will scream again, just a loud scream.
My healing word
Any-
is just shouting, "Run!"
Get out!
Is there anything else, Tarragon?
I can't do anything else. That is literally everything I could do.
Lucian, you might have to use a lot of movement.
I would like to delay my turn to go after Wasabi. Because all
That's fine,
these
you can
people
go
are in my
last.
way.
You can go last, that's fine.
Thank you.
Eronia, no problem.
So it's 10, 15, 25, 30 to get up to here. Fuck, I'm just gonna dash up.
Hitting another body on it will help out Erasmus.
Yeah, I'm dashing up. I can get to
Yeah,
here if I
Gain,
dash.
gain the new target.
She'll bonus action rage. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Let out a rage going into your
Let's have a growl at it.
Apprentice.
I will also dash up next to. I want to stay next to Eris. Yeah.
Okay,
Try to protect her. That's all I can do.
nice. as you get up next to her and be standing above her and have your shield raised. Aaron.
Would I still have my action? Since I was dead?
Yeah, you have your full turn.
Okay.
You're just prone.
Prone.
Yeah.
Should try the Mind Sliver?
Okay. It can't be good in intelligence. Yeah, I told you. Okay, so I believe it has
Damn.
disadvantage on its next saving throw. I
Minus a D4, I believe.
Okay, D4, thank you. Very good, my friend. Anything else, Eris? As you rack its mind.
Yeah, I have that question. On my cunning action,
Yeah?
would I be able to disengage here still?
It's you have cunning action. Okay, you're basically
I'm trying to
you're
remember how it works.
veiling it.
I'm looking at
You're
it again.
veiling
Yeah.
again. You have
Yeah,
cunning
so I'm
action
gonna
as
disengage.
a rogue. So yeah, your
And
party,
try
you
to
guys get to
move.
see how Quack. Eris is super good at fucking getting the fuck out of dodge, and she activates cunning action. Her background secret.
Wait, what the fuck?
Isn't that one good as fuck? I don't think you
Oh.
have seen it yet.
Very
He's
That
so,
was
No,
good
I
as shit.
haven't. That's awesome.
he's so good. Why is she getting eaten by a fucking Yeti? Is my question.
Very good point.
Base,
Very good point.
base.
Hey,
Well,
calm
so
down.
It
yeah,
was
so you
scripted.
bonus,
Shut up.
you bonus action disengage. You have to stand up so you can use 15 movement to back
Yeah,
away from it.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else, my friend?
Nope, that's it.
You know, what is it scripted? I still had to make a tack roll. That is not 20 instantly.
Yeah, just put it in poison her. That's all.
It was the toughest too. He had to pass 2 tack rolls. Okay.
That one.
Wasabi, it is your turn now, Wasabi.
Sabi will run on up, and he is going to bless the food. He will cast bless.
Very good.
Rise, Vince, and let this harvest be good.
He will bless himself, Aronia, and Brennus. And then he is going to... Let's see. That's the one. I think that is... Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, Lucian.
If I run up right there, can I see anything?
Nah, dog. That's no.
Okay.
Maybe we could argue a bit of harassment.
No, I'm just.
No, you don't see the big guy yet.
I dash
I'm
and I say,
dead.
"Fucking move, idiot!" And I get past him.
Like that was mean.
Don't talk to your best friend like that.
Okay, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
You did
35.
nothing wrong, Kerrigan.
Move, you fucking idiot! And that's it. That's all I can do.
Deal.
A bonus action.
I was so brave. I can't run here
Idiot!
first.
Move.
Okay. Now we get the fun turn. So, as we're getting surrounded, I'm going to activate my special ability.
Alright.
However, you're right on me.
Here comes the
Actually,
50-foot AoE.
Eronia, make me an insight check. Okay. Eronia, now make me a con saving throw. As you see the creature looks at you and its eyes go into a deep blue, but you withstand the cold.
Oh, shit.
Good, this is a shitty ability.
Nice.
You feel as if your body freezes up for a moment, but then you break free.
He flexes and it breaks.
Making sure of one thing.
Will that have counted as an attack?
Or, yep. No, it is not.
Okay.
So that's an or ability. So yep, so nothing happens. Good, I'm making sure there's nothing at all happen. Yeah, because that's a shitty one. It roars out angry as it goes to make 2 claws at you, Eronia.
Nice. Ow. Ow.
So
10
5,
and then
so,
15.
Yeah, so 9, yep, 9 and then 6. 15, quick mass, good shitty shit. And those are its 3 moves. Paragon.
I'll step into the cave. Go over here.
As you guys all see, Eronia is incredibly tanky, getting ripped and shredded by this Yeti. You see part of her body begins to freeze from the claws, but she stands strong. What you gonna do, Dragon Boy?
I'm gonna take out my sling.
Nice.
I wanna hurl a shot at him. 17.
Yeah, conks it right in the head by a lot.
6 bludgeoning.
Very good.
That's me.
Eronia, you didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. She
I didn't
will
hear no bell.
start to circle it, seeing it's possible to flank it, and she will.
You can flank it.
Nice. She
You can't
will.
flank this.
Oh, I can't flank it. Okay. Well, she will
You
reckless.
can.
Okay.
DAN.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Oh.
Okay, so she's gonna reckless and swing a great axe at it.
Yeah.
You can.
I didn't want to roll advantage. Well, bad
It's by a
damage.
lot.
Plus 2, so 6, and she will use her bonus action to long
Remind you.
tooth, and she gains 4 temp HP from that. And she'll go ahead and do this attack. Come on now.
Good.
So,
That's more.
An 11 now.
It's taking a lot of damage.
That'll be her. She's just ripping into it.
Nice. You're giving the same punishment back, Brennan.
Alright, I do what I do. I'll hit him with an axe. And I'll probably.
Let me ask you a question.
8 damage, and I will smite.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
2d8.
Get him.
Where
The
you
gods
at?
are with me.
Damn. Shit.
You will not know fear. You will not know pain.
15 total.
Nice.
Let's see.
The marshals are fucking it up.
So cool.
Love marshals, dude.
Anything else,
Be there
Brennan?
I'm gonna move up there so I can intercept damage coming to.
As you jam your
yes,
axe into it, and then it shines with the holy frigid light of Tal. As a burst of energy through the creature. Anything else?
That is it. All I can do.
Rasmus, your allies have joined you. On your own in the past, you have no one other than the pact you made with that patron. You were dead,
Maybe I can't trust these folks.
and they have come to help you. You place your trust in them. The creature barely stands. What do you do, Erasmus?
I will attempt to Eldritch Blast it.
Light it up.
I did not.
I will give you advantage for this moment.
Woo!
Rule of cool. Yeah.
Cool
with-
wins. Of course.
I took the 1 damage with her, man. Fuck.
Does it still
Okay,
stand?
That's a Brio roll right there.
Well, I did try. At this point, I just be lying.
Thanks for trying.
You do, as you're battered barely, and you see there's like a poison seeping into your wound, and you do hit it with a bolt as one of its massive teeth flies off. Wasabi.
Wasabi will pull out a ball of cheese and bless it
Okay.
and launch it with guiding bolt. Even though I call it guiding meatball, it shall be guiding bolt. instead.
Cheesy bolt.
Nice. Pink.
Holy
60.
Fuck.
If that thing's still alive, I won't be shocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
Guess
shot.
that board.
As it's ready to bring its teeth down on top of Eroni, and Erasmus hits it in the mouth as the teeth go flying from the Eldritch Blast, it staggers. It looks towards you, its chest exposed. Wasabi, how do you just spray it with your teeth?
Yeah.
He says a prayer of the harvest to Vinsk. As we harvest this, let it bring life and sustain us. And then he launches the ball into its chest and bursts a hole in it.
As it bursts a hole through the creature, it falls. The orb flies back to the back of the cavern, taking the complex, and there is a light that shines. As you do notice, twinkling coins where the Yeti had slept, and the creature falls dead. As silence fills the caverns, and a sacrifice was prevented.
What The hell is that thing?
Thank you, thank you for saving me. Thank you.
It's a Yeti.
That was close.
Of course, Eris.
Come here, girl.
Are you okay?
He'll start healing you.
I was almost dead. I was dead. I was dead.
He will give you some restoring munchies.
Nice.
Thought we lost you for a second there.
I'm so glad you found me.
Tarragon moves up to it and pokes it with his rapier, making sure it's dead.
Just wakes up.
I firebolt it.
You see, it twitches for a moment, the nerves inside of it, and you jump back, but then it does go psych. It rests.
Did you see the one that brought me here?
I didn't see many while coming in.
The man in a white mask.
Didn't see anyone.
The ones we saw
Luck.
the other
Nice.
day.
That was Vince.
Yeah.
I'm pretty quick
he-
about I can't get the first part.
I saw
You
him.
see, it's always the first part.
You saw Vince.
I saw him. Did he say anything to you?
Yes. He said many things.
Yes. I guess I should tell you what brought me here. Story time. When
Lay
I
it
was
out.
when I was a young girl, there was the man. He was the speaker of our town. His name was Yandro. Yandro Holdfast. He was a master shipwright. His ships could still be seen in these parts if the snow was covering the water. When I was a young girl, I became friends with him, and he helped raise me after my parents were gone. Well, he constantly. Let me describe him to you. I'll help you get a picture. His hair was dark, and his hands, you could tell he was a carpenter. He's well calloused and strong, and very handsome. Maybe that's why I was attracted to him. He took very much pride in his work. Well, 2 years ago, he became very sick and died, and it was very fast, out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. At the time, there was a man named Nerf. He was one of his advisors. He was a very prominent person in this town. Well, he quickly became the next speaker, and I thought to myself it was too quickly, almost too convenient. And so I started investigating things, and slowly over time, I noticed strange things. The lottery, the ones that you've seen here today. Who was elected? It was as if it wasn't truly a lottery.
What was it then?
It was rigged. And I thought I had to find proof. And so I went to the inn where Nerth was staying. He has a room there where he conducted his city business. Well, you can see my sneaking skills are not very good. I was caught then too, and I was put to the sacrifice. And as I was getting ready to be burned at the stake, like I mentioned earlier, I screamed with all my soul and all my heart, and I praised, and I asked that I would be saved. And then a great wolf came out of the forest. It was a great, powerful wolf. Anyways, he took me, he saved me, and I don't know how he did it. But when I awoke, he was standing over me, and I made a covenant with him, a sacred pact. And I think that's how I got my powers. That's how I came to be who I was. And after that, the Church of Varl has chased me ever since. That's where you find me today.
Your hand. How did it end up that way?
It was part of the covenant to remind me of the ice that I left behind. My great pact, it just happened.
Okay.
So they're after you, is what you're saying?
They've been chasing me ever since.
And that masked man was one of them?
Somehow he knew who I was, somehow. I've never seen him before.
Well, I mean, the mask generally quite good at hiding the features.
With such power. He has such power.
Porg's caravan? Was that the one that was surrounded by the wolves in the town centre?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the locals would know this.
Oh yeah, we have seen him. Never mind. Recall that. He's just he's that guy.
Got it. How deep is this hole?
Let's find out. Push.
He must be part of this thing.
It's part of me, bitch.
The mage.
You could tell the sheriff.
Tanner, tell me about the hole.
He loves holes.
Please
I
tell
love
him all about
hole.
the holes.
You're not Faust anymore.
You want to question that big pile
I
of
love
money over
holes.
there?
I've been muted. I don't know when the last time that's what's the last thing you
that?
heard?
Nothing for a while. But then hearing Jared talk.
All I thought you guys. It's funny. A couple times now you guys are responding to me. Yeah, I just typed. Yeah, he's a bodyguard for like Torch Caravan. That's one you guys noticed in town. Yeah, they travel between the various towns. They obtain their goods in various I guess ill-gotten means might be the word for it. Not best of ways. And yeah, the guy had the white mask and such. I think that was the only thing I commented on. And then then the hole. It's dark. That's what all I said.
Dark
It's dark
hole.
down
I'll
That's
throw a
dark.
firebolt down it.
The
See how
beast
far it
came from
goes.
over here.
The
though.
firebolt fires down until probably like 100 feet or so it hits the ground.
Hmm.
There's a floor.
Oh. Too deep.
Looks like there's probably some tunnels that go down there as well.
I'm ready to leave when everyone else is.
You know what? As I see that, locals can actually make a weird history check, I guess.
History. Time to make
Is
history. Yeah.
imminent.
Nope.
Don't feel bad for it. I don't know if
I
your character
will-
even knows, to be honest.
I will guidance it.
Wasabi, I think, has a better chance. Wasabi, it's up to your character how much they would know. Like how deep this goes down and leads into other deeper parts, and you've been through various of the caverns. You would know that there's a multitude of tunnels and such that lead incredibly deep in the reach, leading all the way to the Underdark. And there's actually been talks of creatures that have found their way up and people who have used it to travel to other areas, but it's incredibly dangerous, and people don't typically do that. That's one thing. As you go up there, Rasmus, and this might have been when I was muted, I said this a while ago, there does look to be a pile of various wealth that the Yeti had collected from bodies and stuff and kept around it.
Treasures.
I
Right,
must
so-
have been muted for that one because no one said anything.
Yeah, I heard that.
I did hear
A
that.
girl
Oh,
and her
did ya?
shinies.
I still
so
want
I
it.
just
No.
I just want to clarify something. We're not in
Uh-huh.
Bryn Shatter anymore, or Shander anymore, are we?
Nope, you guys ran out.
Yep.
It's not
We're
gathered
screwed.
anymore.
We're in trouble.
You guys probably ran out. Like you probably
Yeah, but
like
we
you know,
helped
like
solve the
30 minutes away or so.
mystery
We
for
have
the
evidence, too.
sheriff.
We do have evidence.
Was there
I
Let
Jared got to think about it.
I can show him the evidence, but I don't know what else we can do. He might just
Would you
kill
like
us on
to-
the spot anyway.
You like to search the pile, Eris?
Yar.
See what you were brought here to fucking die for?
died for this.
Let's see. What do you find?
It's almost like a
typed.
dragon's horde.
100 gold.
Make an Arcana check. It does seem how like it looks. Yeah, it looks as if that anime was like a type of creature that likes to collect wealth and shinies.
Warden.
Maybe it moved out and grew up after eating bots.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a fire? Do you like your fire?
No, I like my fire.
Somebody else make an
Come on,
Arcana
baby,
check.
light my fire.
I mean, I can
Somebody
make
else.
one. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
I better than me a bit.
Here you go.
What the fuck is that, Tanner? We didn't ask for that.
His flames are on top of it. See?
Ew.
It just enhanced him. Okay. So those are some shitty fucking 10 maybe saves it. Let's see.
How about
That's enough
this?
to identify
What do
it.
you think,
There we go.
cleric?
Cleric.
Shimmeroni was
yeah,
up there to
10
find it.
Trust the cleric to know
10
about magic.
pass.
Anytime I
find,
roll good, it's denied.
One what looks like a little like holder, like a bottle rack that had various bottles in it with strange liquids that has been broken. And you actually see a label on it, with Guap the Magnificent. Most of the potions are broken, but there looks to be one potion of regular healing that remains.
Ooh.
Nice.
There is a scroll case with the Magic Boys. I can identify the scroll inside of it. There's a scroll of Enlarge and Reduce. Collection of 50 GP, and then collection of various gemstones. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then there is a silk handkerchief. You know what? I should just copy and paste it. So 2 bloodstones, each worth 5 gold, so 10 each. A moonstone worth 10 gold pieces. A malachite, I think it's pronounced, a green gem worth 15 gold. And then an embroidered nice silk handkerchief worth 10 gold pieces. And that looks to be what you guys find. The silk handkerchief is probably a little disgusting right now from the Yeti, but it can be cleaned up.
Very nice.
Who's keeping track of all that?
I'm writing it.
Nice.
There, and there it has been decided.
I'm writing it in my notes. It's not on my character sheet just yet, but I'll get right to it.
This group doesn't have a pirate booty.
We need pirate
Need a
booty.
Needed a backpack.
Can we get a rhyme
No
booty?
bag of holding.
Can we get a bag of colding in the
Can we
cold
get-
area?
can we get
You
some
guys,
can we get
you
some
guys
prop
gotta
maiden
go get a
booty?
special bag. Yeah, you gotta go get a special bag.
Can we get
Let's get a
prop
bag of
maiden booty?
warming instead.
Based.
Bag of
Okay.
warming would be great.
I want a bag of warming. It warms up
So
our
it's just hot.
moons for us.
Hot air just blows from it. Like,
Delicious.
well, that feels good.
How much
Okay.
HP is the Rasmus at?
Probably like 9-ish.
I think he's
One.
at like
One, unless
5.
you guys
I
short
healed
that.
her a little.
Oh, healing word. That's true. You guys need to get some healing.
Probably has more
Yeah,
healing
he's-
than
he-
Ronnie right now.
I
Yeah,
used, I
I'm
used,
like to 13.
Yeah, that's
so
the. Well, as you guys look at
He's
Ronnie,
doing.
probably has like you're only finding out showing it like probably has like a broken like arm.
I'm only
or
missing
something.
2.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say-
that,
I was gonna
She's bloodied.
You two are take pain relatively well, I see.
did it add my ability when I healed?
Did you guys see the Yeti despawn?
yeah,
Whoa.
it fades.
We must defeat him.
Damn, I wanted to harvest that.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I do. I want Wasabi to do it, and I want to help him, but
Let me see. I can tell you. 1 second.
I mean, the whole point of killing it, I want to harvest it because harvest time.
Okay, so first make me a nature check.
Ooh, we can short rest. Look at my.
I'm
look at
actually
my
not the
spell
worst at
stat.
that.
Yep, you can short rest during this time. Anyway, this is I'm gonna let you know what you can get from it. Nature is identifying the beast. Okay, that's good. So what you can get from that is, strangely enough, unlike most creatures, the Yeti's claws are some of the most valuable, but most difficult to harvest, and it's an incredibly skilled individual to do such a thing. You can also collect its eyes, which have properties. I don't believe you guys have discovered, but it seems like their eyes.
Guap
got
said he
some
could
arcane
use some part of it to make up like a vitality
if you
potion.
can, if you that's one of them. So that's like so if you can collect. There's the Yeti horns and the Yeti hide. If you were able to collect a Yeti horn or a Yeti hide, he can use that in those. He also need, I think, is a frost giant blood or saliva or something as well, something like that. Is
Yeah.
a good one, but yeah, but Yeti horns or eyes, or you think he probably would like the claws or the eyes. Yeah, but okay.
Maybe we
So
need to buy in the
now
very least.
so what would be the first thing you would like to go for between hide, horn, eye, claw?
I'm thinking horn.
You can also choose to do one survival for all if that's what you guys want to do.
Ooh, that's a big gamble.
You do one for all.
We could pump up the check though, assuming we have resources still for it.
Boom, boom.
Advantage,
Bardic,
bardic, gardens.
I don't believe you guys are probably out of bards. I think he needs a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, it's long rest.
Let's go for horns first then.
Horns first.
Okay, so split them up. So go for the horn, a survival check. The Yeti has 2-pointed curved dark
Yeti.
blue horn. Very good. You're able to collect both of the horns.
Nice.
Yeti horn.
I'll give you help actions on all
Or-
the future ones if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Heavy boys.
The horn always seems to be cold, even after being removed from the Yeti. Some weapons, weaponsmiths are known to be able to carve horns into daggers and such. Typically, though, they're more of like trophies and used in like they're made into ideal drinking horns and things such as that. And it's because something
Still
they're very good
drinks,
about
yeah.
is they can be used drink and they always keep the liquid inside a cool temperature.
That's awesome. I want one now. I want one.
They
on
are
my
pretty
roll.
cool. Or 20 gold pieces easily as are valuable to the right person. So hide, eyed, or claws.
Let's do hide.
Okay, this is the easiest one. Another survival.
And
Advantage.
yeah.
I'm helping.
This is the lowest in the list. Good. Advantage saved it.
But it was so low.
You're
Oh, you there?
Yep. White fur
Okay.
Yeti hide, 20 DP. 35 pounds. Will go bad in 10 days. You can give the hide to the guy, and he'll like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is eyes and claws.
Okay. First for eyes, second for claws.
Okay, claws are the hardest, so yeah, we'll go first eyes. Okay, the eyes pass, the claws do not. The eye does pass, just barely.
I should
Okay,
have
the
harvested
Yeti's
them,
eyeball
sorry.
is a soft white orb with a light, vivid blue iris. Arcane energy surges from them, and a depth spellcaster or alchemist may be able to harness the energy in the eyes. 30 DP. Let's see, it's 30 gold for the set. They can be used in various potions. Your potion guy probably would like it.
Is Lucian our potion guy? Our potion guy? Oh, you mean
Your potion, the potion
Okay,
salesman
gotcha.
probably would like it. They're
Yeah,
specifically used
arcane
in
guy.
special potions.
Gotcha. This cat is losing his
Okay.
fucking mind. What do you want?
I don't recognize this potion. Oh, that's why I don't recognize. Okay, I'm gonna change that. That was a Strahd thing. Okay. Let's see. And that is the last bit of what you can collect from the Yeti.
Cool beans.
Is there anything else you guys all wish to do in what almost was Erasmus's tomb?
Do we have a plan, or do we know what we're going to tell the sheriff whenever we
Yeah,
get
we're gonna
back?
show him this.
Well,
that
I
note.
mean, if he finds out that we've left, well, he's probably going to arrest us again.
He won't.
I didn't have a choice about leaving. I was taken against my will.
I'm not blaming you, but the sheriff probably is not going to be as agreeable.
He'll be fine.
You say that, but what do we have for our defense?
We have evidence.
I hold up the
Our friend
letter.
was kidnapped.
Evidence.
Ah.
And he holds up the gibberish note. Like, boys, I got this.
There's probably like rope burns and stuff on her. from being kidnapped.
I squint
Yeah, I look like shit.
at the note, going, how is this scribbles going to help us?
We also have parts of a Yeti to prove our story that we had to literally fight a Yeti to survive.
I mean,
True.
That
I
really
mean,
doesn't constitute evidence, I don't think.
that's just we have.
Do you think we would want to fight a Yeti unless it was life or death? Why would we go out and fight one for funsies
Perhaps we
and come
were
back?
attacked by one. As we were attacked by one, we didn't come here seeking it.
Well, when you're telling a story, you tell the full truth.
Do they know for sure we snuck out?
We have
They
to.
didn't even notice.
We have to tell him about the. What's his name? What's it?
Stefik,
Zephic.
you're going to have to tell him about that. All I can back you up and tell him that I saw him take you, but that's about it. You'll need to convince him.
I mean, I can try.
Well, I'd rather risk the sheriff than risk the wild. Let's go back.
Let's
Kill
go.
the bonfire. Let's go.
Okay. You all start making your way back to the walled town. Okay. As you head on back, outside the outside the wall,
I found
you
it.
see the sheriff. Okay, separate into groups. We will head to the east. We must find them before they move to the next town. They must have some sir, as you all are approaching from the tundra.
Hello, sheriff.
There they are. Put your hands up and approach slowly.
I will put my hands up and
I will comply.
Sheriff.
Put my hands up, but I have the letter in my right hand.
We weren't skipping town.
Was I not clear in saying do not leave the city?
I was taken. We found the cult.
Yeah, your instructions didn't say anything about getting kidnapped.
I found evidence, Sheriff, if you'll allow me to approach and give it to you.
Yes, you need to listen to Lucian. He is very smart. He understands the scribbles in that letter.
They tried to
apparently.
sacrifice me to the Yeti.
Quiet too much. Bring forward this evidence. Kidnapping Yeti's best friend.
I will slowly approach.
The best friend's part is what gives us disadvantage.
I will approach with Lucian.
What is this? I cannot understand this language.
It says, it's in my inventory, hold on. The people are not yet desperate enough. Take their food, blame it on the Viking visitor. Those savages must not gain the help from the town. Send me back which town the Ice Queen's butcher goes next. And it's signed off by R as an initial.
Just like muttering around some of the guards. And I'm just supposed to take your word for it. I know of someone in town. Maybe they can get a straight answer. All of you, bring them to the office. You guys are all brought to the sheriff's office, but you're not put in shackles this time.
Please don't put us in chains.
You are not put in chains.
I send 1 and 2 to the bar.
Okay. They were wandering back a bit behind when you had them like fucking just drop in the snow.
I mean, they weren't
over.
to stay in town, right?
Wrong map.
Yeah, they're just chilling,
You guys...
hanging out.
Okay. As you all are asked to wait, the sheriff makes a call until eventually this man arrives. Oh. See, there's this priestly looking guy, and he wears the symbol of. You guys want to make a religion check? You can. That is what the symbol looks like. 14, 13, 12. That one of the gray pantheon known as Eos, the goddess of adventures, warriors, a goddess of strife. Mother of Necessity, the Lady of Triumph, a gray pantheon, deity of war and strife and struggle. And
Strife makes fucking sense here.
I came all this way, Chef. What's the gold? Always what you care about first. And you see, he gives a pouch of gold, and the old man smoking a cigar will begin to investigate the paper. Which of you was able to read this?
Raise my hand.
Impressive. There's been an enchantment on it, Sheriff. Seems the cult is doing dark things. Like we didn't know that already. Here's what it says. See, he translates and writes it over, and you see Lucini does do exactly what you saw as well. There. Anything else, Sheriff? No, that would be all, Father. And pretty quickly, this priest, who seems to have no care for this, heads on out, and an obvious dislike for the cult, and he will head on out. So it seems you all told the truth. You say you speak of kidnappings as well.
Yes.
Yes, I was kidnapped, nearly killed, and sacrificed to a yeti.
Yeah, sits down, and you see, you notice, this the sheriff seems very stressed. and then,
It was Sefik, the bodyguard.
This is damning evidence. Framing innocence, tampering with the food stores in times like this, even kidnappings. Do you have any evidence of this kidnapping? I don't mean to be rude. I believe all you say. But standing against the cult, I need something solid. With this, I condemn Waldron. You have anything on the Sevic?
Only my word, my lord.
And
And-
mine.
Proof of the beast we killed that they set against her.
A beast in a cave. And you already are known for traveling. With this Waldron, I will see he stand trial and see that bastard sent to Westwatch. But the cult has power. Davik, I won't be able to pin any of this on. Davik, he's already moved to the next town with Torg's caravan.
We will find
But-
the evidence you need. We will bring him to justice.
Wait, but we shouldn't go promising things we
You-
can't do.
You will bring the 10 towns butcher to justice.
I will have my revenge.
They're gonna keep talking. If you will
must
do
find
that, if you do that, I will see you and your party properly rewarded for bringing such a justice to my home.
She's
Are we
just really
talking,
pissed, so she's not going to hear
Are
any.
we talking more of the things that let us buy food?
We will talk more soon. Wait for a moment. I will see that Waldron is rounded up. As unless there's anything in particular you guys wish to do, they do go out and they go and arrest the angry old man who is brought in and put into a cell as Hendrin is laughing. During this time as well, or Hengar, I mean. Hengar is let out of his cell as there's been proven that he did not do those things. And let's see. Yeah, as Waldron is dragged out of his home and waiting, and you see, and they talk of waiting, processing, as he'll be sent to Westwatch prison, which is kind of far off from the 10 towns. He'll be sent to the prison for your time and what you've gone through. I know it's not much, but here, a small recompense, but for each of you, and for doing this investigation, helping catch Waldron, he'll give you each 5 gold pieces.
Woohoo.
Five
We
gold.
do his
Wait.
job
Thank
for him,
you.
and that's all we get. Cheapskate.
Be grateful.
It's like,
Out of character. Out of character.
as for Stefan, the butcher who I believe him to truly be now, I ask you all to look into him. He travels with the caravan. I know not which town they go to next, but should you catch him, I will see you rewarded. I trust your judgment. If he's truly tied to these murders, we need him brought to justice. Find him, but if he resists, do what you must.
We will see it done, Sheriff.
You will rue this day. You stand against the maiden and he's spouting in his cage and fucking banging on the.
He already tried to kill these guys. I don't think it really matters anymore.
And he'll look directly. Yeah, he'll look towards you. And you, girl, your fate has been written in the snow, sealed with the ice. You will be another name for her collection.
Who collects
Nothing
names?
will put her
What a
back
weirdo.
in her place.
None can stand against the maiden. Her frost fills us all. And with this, is there anything else you guys wish to do at the sheriff's? Hengar looks to be outside and as if he wants to talk with you all as well, but whenever you're done with it inside the sheriff.
Oh boy, I bet Brennis won't say any fucking foul shit.
No, of course not.
Well, Hengar, we fulfilled our end.
As you did. Rare to find those who keep their word in these times. I thank you all. You have freed me from false pain. The Elk tribe do not forget such kindness, not in these times. Do one of you have a map?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. He'll go through your map. The ancient tomb. Here. It's known as Bleak Falls Barrow.
Mhm.
Yes.
Good
I've
artist
heard of some of the Bear tribe hanging about here still, but it should be mostly cleared. There are many dangers within its heart, but treasures of old. They can help you in your fight against the cult.
Thank you for keeping your end.
That is what we do amongst the elk. If you, all of you, if you ever find your path leading north, should you go past the Evermelt Spring, you got my people. But be careful of the Evermelt. Once a sanctuary, the bear has made it their home, and they have joined the children, taken hold of it. But my tribe could use heroes such as you all. We stand against the Frost Maiden even as others bow before her. Find us. We may have mutual ends.
Well, I never thought I'd say it, but thank you, Viakin.
Stay safe.
And he will head on out. If you guys want, you can make a history on Evermelt Spring. Only the
Shit,
locals
like
can get it
that,
though,
though.
so I'm kind of
Nope.
baited the
Never mind.
non-locals.
Never mind,
Yeah,
ignore
I'll
me.
roll and see what I get.
Nada.
For the
That's
locals, all you guys know is Evermelt. You've never been there. Somewhere out in the tundra, there's said to be like a hot spring, and it's like a luxury, and it's been a thing to fight over, and yeah, it's this massive like hot spring, but you don't know much about it. Known as the Evermelt. Okay, so with that, as you all have gained your freedom, insisted one of the elk tribe, do you all wish to head back to the Northlook and get your rest? Lucian, you might be wanting to talk with Valine also.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're kind of wrapping up.
Just
One
really-
thing happens, so I think it'd be kind of funny. Hey, we can do it here. Something's gonna happen as you guys are walking. You hear a like this. I can't have the I don't know if you can hear it in the mic. noise as someone waves you over from an alleyway.
Was it?
Let me go to the big map.
Hey, over
Uh,
here.
Yeah, making like a yeah, like the cat noise. The other guy heard that the cat some hither noise, and you see like it's like someone like a dark figure like in a trench coat.
Ooh, that's not ominous at all.
Brandis, why don't you go check that out?
Uma?
I'll stay back
Pushing
here.
that. You're on the
Where are
bottom
we on
right of
this
the big
map?
map. The bottom right. You gotta use it. Right? So, and then where's trench coat boy? Okay, who moves towards the trench coat guy?
I want to go see him.
He's not there yet. I'm waiting to see him moves to him. Tell me he's going.
Where are
I'll stay behind Brandis, but I'll go.
I'll
Okay,
see what
so
he
Brett
looks
is
like to
leading
see
the way.
if Tarragon.
Well, you got closer and chatty. You gotta go into the dark alley
Where is his alley? I'm just trying to find it.
right
Okay.
next to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check it out. Fuck it.
Okay, so once I show the token, you'll see why. As this isn't some fucking guy. As look at see this creature calls you over.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey,
turn out
balls.
kobolds.
I was about to say I know this fucking art from that token.
Hey, hey,
Hello.
I
get my fears over here.
Knife here.
Call
get
me
over
knife
here.
ears.
Lucian!
Telling a white streak.
Lucian.
Knife ears.
uh,
Get over here.
Don't fucking call me that.
I'll call you whatever the fuck I want,
You.
knife here.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he knows.
why is everyone such jerks in this party?
Have you
cold.
Have you gauged your freedom?
What have I? What does that mean? Gauge my freedom.
Have
I'm
you
free.
your freedom? This guy's fucking stupid. I know. They talk up and down to each other. It's like, and to think, why does she wish to work with? Have you gauged your freedom?
Yes.
Good. The mistress has need of you.
Listen to you instead of talking to me herself.
She has moved out of the town. Find her along the slopes. She must move soon. The creatures begin to carry our sled. They're our brothers. I shut up.
Slow.
It seems she's begun moving out of town.
Okay.
Move. Find her now before she moves to her next location. I must go before they find me. He's going to be
Safe
clumsily.
travels.
He falls over in front of you, a wasabi, and he expands into 3 kobolds. They all,
Oh my
they
god,
all
there was
begin,
3 of them in there.
they all begin to gather up and
Is that a friend
I
of
don't-
yours?
what?
I assume.
No. But I'm going to meet a friend.
Did you guys? Did you see that they turned into 3 of them?
Who's your
I
mistress?
saw that. It was almost like something I would see at the circus.
What's that
Why
about?
can't you do things like that, Dragon?
It's not my mistress.
Because
it's a mistress.
I'm not made of 3 little people.
Then why
It'd
are
be
you
very
meeting her?
cool to have 3 of you.
Sure.
One of you turn into the 3.
Is the slopes a location?
just outside of town, over
Okay.
the hillside.
Fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go over there right now.
Okay.
I'll see you back at the bar or whatever. I'm going to go see
You
her.
don't need any of us to come with you?
Can if you want.
I'll join.
I'll come with you.
You think it's gonna go well
Maybe
when
I
you're
should
running
go
away?
alone.
You're saying we get to kill some kobolds?
Let's go.
I don't want to kill any
I'll-
little
I'll-
dragons.
I'll go outside to the slopes.
I'll come with you, friend.
I smell the sense of
You can
favoritism.
come, but you can't say anything, okay?
Why?
That you just fucking spoke.
But we're not there yet. I'm asking why.
Does that
On
role
the
play
way,
to me?
don't speak. While we're there, don't speak.
But why?
I hate you.
So
I just want to understand
you
why. That's such a
you
bad
all
thing.
can head outside of the town to meet with the woman before she heads on out. You guys move just a short ways out of the town gate over a slope as you see
Oh.
See that familiar woman who looks to be getting her dog sled together with her owl on her shoulder, but you see her dog sled looks very weird as she has a multitude of strange walking kobolds walking very stiff amongst her, and you notice that it looks as if her dog sled is a combination of undead kobolds, as she has a few others manning her as well. These all these various creatures surrounding her, and as you all approach her, oh, good, you've all arrived. I'd be heading off soon, and I was hoping to give you all the lantern, for I need you to hunt me some chewingas. And that's where we'll end the session tonight.
So
All right.
What was her name
So
again?
next,
Velen?
Valine.
Valine.
Let's
Veline.
see.
Oh, she's your
She-
mistress. I thought you were talking to her a lot.
She's not
Look at
my mistress, she's a mistress.
No, that's not what Ironi you heard.
I don't, think
so-
I don't think she's that hot.
I heard she
Um,
was beating your ass. That's what I heard.
All of you
Next
shut
time-
up. I should have came alone.
Why did I
You
invite
You always
you?
come alone.
You know what? I'm doing this a little out of order, but I think this might be something good. So next time you're going to be given a quest that is going to be kind of like a general. There's not a direct area; it's a general search around thing to do. Besides that, do you guys have a particular thing you're looking to go out and do next time?
Earn money,
I could give some ideas.
I think.
Level up.
Manoi. Yeah, level up, nice.
You're awesome. I'll give you. You're almost. If you do one more major event, I have a couple in my minds, and we're there. So you're almost there.
Did anyone
Let
else
me do
need
this.
help?
Might help.
Can't
What are job listings?
Oh no, I don't want to.
Sure,
I want to
can
go
go
to
there now.
the big map. I want to go to the big map. And I can give a couple of like different. Like I can say some of the different things you guys have heard as well.
We
but I want
could
you
hunt
all
the
to
moose. Go get the moose, the weird moose.
The moose eye?
So, you'll be getting one thing from her next time. That's kind of a general, kind of on your travel. It's loosey goosey when it happens. Besides that, inside the actual town, there's some miscellaneous roleplay things I could imagine. There's one thing I kind of want to hint to Farseer that I don't know if I think his character is hinting at doing. I don't know. Like, let me see. I'm gonna send you a message, Farseer.
I want to talk to a couple people, but
I
it's
was
not
just-
like.
Well, that's
I
fine. You guys
think
don't have to
I
leave
know
right
tonight,
away.
but, yeah.
You heard a couple things with that question. That's something
Yeah.
Tarragon probably be so that's something before you leave. If you, that's something I thought you might want to do. Lucian, there's something you want to do next time in the town?
I want to talk to my party members, but no.
Okay.
NPC.
Okay. Good. I thought Tarragon might want to do that one. For major things going on, not far from So okay, if you guys are trying to hunt down Sephic, Erasmus, the last thing you heard him talking about was that he was leaving to go to Targo soon on Torg's caravan. That was their next location. I don't know. I didn't remember. That was one of the last things he said when you heard him talking.
Yeah.
That is right here.